And more than just you and Tim are sitting there silently.
Yeah, you're also
now you're sitting here
Now we're
silently.
also sitting.
Now we just need Pierre to sit here silently to round it out.
Hey, look! Gentleman's Kink's now live on Twitch.
Ew. Listen to someone good.
Yeah. Basically.
Note that I said listen and not watch.
Yeah, I mean, we know how it works.
Yeah, all we do is sit
Nobody
here silently.
watches anything on
The internet.
ever. Nobody ever listens.
Nope.
That's what I'm saying here. I should probably turn on the soundscape bot so we could have.
That'd be nice. I can't listen to music while we do these
what I'm
streams
saying.
because
I should probably turn on.
because you know I'm streaming.
Then you'll jam. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam.
What?
You say that like it's a bad thing.
You want a jam?
Slam, bam, thank you, ma'am.
Hey, oh, what you gonna do? Hey, oh, what? Such a dumb song.
It is. We love it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my friend Narog has just started watching.
Yep, that's me. Technically.
Oh, what you gonna do?
So, what music do you want to listen to? I think it's fitting. Oh, no. Is it not awake yet? It's not awake yet. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna make you go bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why.
It's been so long since I've written a letter, I forgot how terrible envelope glue tastes.
Oh, see, I tasted
Why?
it fairly often.
Really?
Yeah.
Dominic, what have we told you about eating glue?
Tim, you just ate glue.
I tasted glue. There's a difference.
Not
really, no.
Not really though.
That is an act of consuming.
Eating implies ingesting.
Yeah, your tongue ingested it, Tim. With your tongue.
That is not how tongues work.
Not how your tongue works.
I don't feel like arguing the semantics of that.
Yeah, I wouldn't argue about something that I'm incorrect on either. So I haven't continued responding about this.
It's more that I don't want to inspect your tongue to see how it works. Sir, you have a defective tongue. You should return it to manufacturer.
I don't think they take it back. Mom! My tongue sucks! She's like, not as much as your father's. And I'm like,
Hey. No. Hi.
Is that
Here, by
Pierre
the way.
soundbot?
I got
There's
really
Pierre.
disturbed by that. Hey,
hey.
it's like kind of the hey, I'm trying to get in your pants. Hey,
Hey. Oh.
It could be worse. It could be the noise I made right before it of.
I mean, that one
Well,
turns
we
me
were
on
just
more than
talking
it
about
should me.
Dominic's mom's reproductive capabilities.
what? I'm not okay with how this conversation is going.
To be fair, I'm not either, and I didn't realize that that was a part of what we were talking about.
You didn't?
So, nope.
I thought that was fairly obvious.
I missed that.
You missed my mom's reproductive capabilities?
Yes, I completely missed it.
Oh,
I in
bring
no
it
way
back,
had
that'll
nothing
help.
to do with it. Nope. No, it wouldn't. Alright, so that is correct. Soundscape bot, how are you still awake?
Also, I like where our stream chat went. Thank you, Dominic.
Just,
So accurate too.
I can't believe people kept being like, it's the Dark Souls of the PS4, and you're like, Dark Souls is on the PlayStation now. You can't
Yeah.
call it. You can't call it the Dark Souls of PS4 if Dark Souls is on the PS4.
Doesn't help when like, well, the thing is like, people used to play Crash Bandicoot, and people
Yeah.
are now like, I can't play Crash Bandicoot anymore. What happened?
I don't have the patience to beat Crash Bandicoot. I can beat Dark Souls 3, but
That's pretty much the exact case of the Crash Bandicoot game. The trilogy is far more. It's just tedious at this. Like no one plays those kind of high response games because nobody likes that kind of gameplay.
I mean, I'd love to try it again because like I loved those games, and I would
Yes, it works now.
gladly like retry it, and I'm sure I would still find enjoyment out of it just considering how much I love that fucking game.
Yeah, the nostalgia would definitely drive it, and that's what's driven its sales. No doubt.
Oh yeah.
Like that game is so successful right now for no good reason.
Is someone cutting their fingernails?
Not my fingernails.
Tim, we didn't say your fingernails. We said is someone cutting fingernails. Answer the damn question.
Basically, what I'm asking is, can you not on stream?
I can tell you that I am not cutting fingernails.
Are you cutting toenails, Tim?
No.
Thumbnails?
Ew. I don't
No.
even want to know. But no, I was cutting fingernails.
Okay.
Yeah, I wasn't cutting anything. I was telling you guys that.
I mean, I
Yeah, but
also
it's you,
didn't
so we
ask
figured-
Tim.
Yeah, it's also you, so we figured there has to be some sort of semantics to it. I'm not cutting fingernails. Tim, stop. Stop
I'm
what?
the DM. This is my job. Tell me I'm wrong.
I'm also a DM. No, it's not.
Okay,
Good
well, my
talk.
computer has finally decided to stop trying to crash, so we can start now.
Are you sure?
No, not really. It might try again later, but for now it's fine.
Okay. Is that okay, though? Like, really, though? Is it okay? Tim? Is it okay? Tim?
Is it
John?
okay now?
I really don't like the part that was trying to crash, but there's not much I can do about it while I'm on stream. So, who wants to recap for last week?
We beat up goblins for 5 hours.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah?
I
Oh,
just
that's
sounds
right.
swung a lot and almost died for it.
That's right. I told Aaron that last stream kind of sucked dick, but the reason that this stream won't suck slimy dick is not in any way related to the fact that Aaron will have nothing to do with the stream.
Why do you always put slimy in there? Like, that's the weirdest way to put it every time.
It just makes it a little bit more repulsive.
Moist dick.
Yeah.
It's better
I
than
think
moist
we-
peen.
Did you say moist DM?
I said moist peen.
Oh.
Used one of the worst words for it.
You know, peen.
All right, let's move along now.
Wait, you don't want to talk about my peen?
No,
Me neither. Let's go.
yeah, good. We all agree.
Oh man, let me tell you about this ball peen hammer.
I hate when people say ball peen hammer. Doesn't even make sense as a word to have ever wanted to say. So where are we, Tim?
Machinist's hammers are so annoying.
Whatever.
Why even have machinist's hammers?
Oh, I just heard
About
I heard sheenist
uh,
hammers, and I was like,
sheenist.
ah yes, my sheenist.
It's,
Dude, do I
Not
still have my
followers
goblin?
of Charlie Sheen.
it's in between your weenus and
Your vagina.
I believe it was called the flagina, actually.
I don't like where this conversation is going. Not at all.
Flagellum.
Flagellum.
A great word, honestly.
Yeah, it actually is. So, you guys want to loot anything, or
Oh, I want to.
We already found that there was nothing of value. I took the head.
well, correction, you did loot stuff already, and there
right.
was stuff of value.
That's true. We put that in the wagon, and then therefore decided to take it from there, as well as I collapsed into the wagon with my goblin.
Yes, intoxicated. Not the goblin, you were.
Yes.
I'm always intoxicated. I'm currently intoxicated. You're just jealous.
Yep, and that's why I'm getting a bottle.
Alright, so, leaving the goblin's hideous shrine behind, you press on to the mountains. The very quest-worthy mountains. At long last, you find yourselves standing before a ravine.
All right, question
I
before
throw the
that.
goblin in it.
Do I mean, I was gonna ask Scotch or brandy, but I mean, that works too.
No, the way this happens is we walk up to a ravine and you're like, what should I drink? And he's like, ah! Throws it off a cliff. And you're just like, dude,
Ugh.
are you alright?
Aren't you forgetting something? You know, your character's crippling fear of water? Oh yeah, right. Ah!
I guess I'm going brandy.
She sounds alright.
¿Por qué no los dos?
So what do we see in this ravine, Tim?
Tim, you don't
The-
mix drinks.
Well, obviously
Also,
a goblin.
also, how wide is this ravine? Like, how far is it across?
This ravine is...
Is it the dark
Hold
part
on.
of this? Making it
no,
4
the
meters
dark
across?
part is the gray sections are the depth of the ravine. So each 5-foot square
Oh.
of that is a 5-foot square down the wall.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so the goblin lived. Damn it.
I charge and jump down.
Okay,
I look around.
I'll finish describing this first. The Bitternip River rushes south over a rocky and shallow riverbed over 100 feet below.
Did you say the Bitter Nipples River?
Bitternip River.
He
And
shakes.
correction, that's not 5 feet
Bitternip
each,
River.
that's 25 feet each
Well, I've already
for the
jumped.
gray sections.
I've already jumped.
It's not canon until I finish reading.
Are you done reading?
No. 2 unused wooden pillars at the edge of the cliff. What?
Did we just throw a dog over the ravine?
God, have we just thrown a dog 100 feet down into a river?
It's not canon yet. Yes, I realize I'm going to come to regret that phrase.
Yep.
2 unused wooden pillars at the edge of the cliff and their plainly visible mates across the gorge mark the past existence of a footbridge. The remains of this ancient span lie broken below, scattered across each of the 20-foot wide shorelines, as though something deliberately destroyed the bridge, making crossing the ravine impossible.
All right, so Tim, now have you finished reading?
I finished reading now, so everyone get back on the right side of the ravine.
So it's canon, correct?
No actions you take before I finish reading are canon.
It's not what you said, but
Alright, I jump off the cliff.
Okay, now you jump off the cliff. You really want to take 100 feet of falling damage?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just sliding down the ravine wall.
Are you a monk?
Not yet.
Then I don't think you have that ability.
Well, I don't have the monk version of it, but I do have 2 feet and an acrobatics check.
You're gonna make me look up the acrobatics check.
Yep.
I mean, I don't think acrobatics is... Let's see. What kind of slope is this? I'm guessing it's greater than 45 degrees.
Yes, it is in fact greater than 45 degrees.
Cool. That makes the DC modifier +5. I don't know what it starts with, but at least it has 5 to it.
Man, it's been a while since I've had liquor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure sliding down a hill is not under the acrobatics section.
Some of it is. What you actually want is probably climb. Well, no. Climb would be a controlled descent. This is not.
Oh, I want a controlled descent just only with my feet and not hands.
Physics doesn't work like that.
That's right, Tim. You want me to roll the acrobatics check and we can just figure out as we go?
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and roll your
Cool.
check.
Did you know I only have a +5 to it? Hey, I rolled a 1!
Dominic's dead.
No, here's the difference. I didn't take fall damage. I rolled the fuck down the hill. Meaning, it's less.
It's not a hill. It's like a 70 or 80 degree slope.
That's a hill!
That's a hill. There's a slope.
Besides, it's a... Let's
That's a
see.
sheer face.
Yeah, that's...
No, 90 is a sheer face.
Yeah, no, Tim, it's a 72 degree slope. Because it's 5 feet down for every 1 foot... I'm sorry. Yeah, 5 feet down for every 1 foot out.
Are we just gonna party wipe on this cliffside?
We better.
I'm afraid of my character actually surviving this.
So, Tim, do I get an acrobatics check midway through the roll to try to catch myself?
I'll give you a reflex save instead.
Why? Are you trying to be nice to me? How dare you?
Oh, dang.
Hey, a 24.
Okay, so you slip as you try to jump off, or as you try to leave the side of the cliff and fall about halfway down. You catch yourself with one arm wrenching yourself to a stop, but you still take some damage from that.
Oh, of course. I expect nothing less.
As he should.
How much damage do I take?
Okay, so the way I'm going to work this out is you fell half the way down and then caught yourself. So between a nat 1 and a decent reflex save, I'm going to say you take half damage from falling the full distance.
Oh, that's very nice.
It is.
Still critical damage and you die.
Nah, I have 96 health. It's fine.
All right. Take
And how much?
22 lethal damage and 8 non-lethal damage. You wrenched your arm pretty badly.
Alright.
So how does non-lethal damage count? I mean, obviously it doesn't come off your HP.
So the way it works is when your lethal damage and non-lethal damage equal the same amount, you pass out, but you're not bleeding. It's the same thing as going unconscious, but now you're not bleeding out at the same time. And
Okay.
whenever you were to heal 1 HP, you heal 1 lethal and 1 non-lethal at the same time.
Okay, so if you have 85 HP, in my case, if I took 85 non-lethal damage, I would pass out.
Yes. Or if
Okay.
you took 45 non-lethal damage and 40 lethal damage.
Okay.
How is the concussion calculated into all this?
That's a great question.
For that, I need to dig out my critical fail cards. Which I actually need to get. Hold on a sec.
Well, while I'm here-
Well, Dominic, now what do you plan to do now that you're at the bottom of this cliffside?
I'm not at the bottom, I'm halfway down.
Oh, you're only halfway down?
Yeah.
I thought you fumbled the rest of the way.
What are you lying on?
I mean, I'm holding something, I believe. Let me check something real quick, because I forgot to write this down. Oh, okay. So we can do this. Alright.
Why is there a G?
I'm not sure. I noticed that as well.
Pierre, why is there a G?
Oh, that's my goblin.
I think the goblin is dead now. It
Yes,
wasn't
actually,
dead
the
before.
goblin would have taken uncontrolled falling damage. So how much HP did that goblin have?
Not
Depends, how
enough.
much did you let him have? He was still unconscious. He's been taking non-lethal for days.
Oh, his mind has snapped.
Tim, I'd like to
Oh,
cast...
it's okay. His body will too in a second.
Tim, I cast Cure Serious Wounds on myself.
With one hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing says you can't.
He uses his broken arm to do it.
Alright. Were you rolling for something, Tim?
Yes, goblin damage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh, okay. In that case,
That goblin is a smear.
Awesome. Jonathan, real quick, may I do something before you jump in with yours?
of course.
Alright, I heal, and then I jump down the rest of the way. The same way I did before.
Okay. But anyway, the goblin took 3 times more damage than it has HP
Good.
at maximum.
Oh, God.
At maximum,
Oh,
yeah.
God. Oh, God.
So yeah,
Just
you're not
tosses
getting
it out
that goblin
and just
back. Maybe if you
Splat.
scrape it into a bag, but it's not hanging from your belt again.
The bag
I mean,
will.
maybe in the bag.
Yeah, yeah. John's got this.
All right, Tim. Are there any
So,
trees at the top of this ravine?
Yes, I'd say maybe 20 feet away from the edge.
20 feet away from the edge. So if, say, I had 100 feet of rope, I could get to the bottom easily.
If you had 100 feet of rope, counting the amount it would take to tie around the tree, you would end up about 30 feet from the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not much damage at all.
No, it's really not.
Also, Dominic, take 17 damage for falling another 50 feet.
17 damage?
Yeah.
Can I see the end of the ravine, like a more stable place to cross, looking up and down the ravine?
The terrain is fairly uniform. There's not another easier crossing within eyeshot.
Within an eye shot. What if I've got really, really good eyes?
Then it doesn't
Look.
help much because
Look
the
with your
ravine moves.
special eyes.
My
brand! Thank you, Pierre.
My brand.
Would a 48 perception check help you?
It doesn't help you look through solid wood or stone, so no, it doesn't.
But what if
There's-
it's a really good 48 perception check?
Wait, Tim, you said there was a bridge here.
Or used to be.
Was past tense.
Yeah. Is there
Are-
any parts of the bridge remaining?
Exactly what I was going to ask.
Yes, there are in fact the I lost the word. The 2 wooden pillars that used to support the bridge on each side of the
Posts.
The support
Yeah,
post?
those. Yeah, those things. So you could in fact tie your rope around those, and then you'd fall less than 10 feet. You wouldn't even have to roll for that.
What about the remainder of the bridge?
The remainder of the bridge is scattered on the bottom of the ravine.
Okay.
It used to be a rope bridge, but it's been cut at both ends.
Oh, okay.
Question, Tim. Rope
Answer, John.
bridge. So are we talking a rope and plank bridge or just
Yeah, rope
ropes?
and plank bridge.
Okay. Because I was wondering how all those people got through with their carts. Are the planks still down there?
Yes, the planks are still down there.
Are they still attached?
Some of them are, some of them aren't.
Can I get a percentage?
A percentage still attached to the ropes.
I examine how many or what percentage of the boards are still attached. 39, sir.
Oh, I thought you were saying 39%. I'm like, why did you roll if you knew the answer?
No. 39 is not the number I'm looking for.
Okay. I feel I should remind you that the animate rope spell animates the rope and does not make it levitate.
That's okay, Tim. I don't have the animate rope skill.
If I may, I'd like to take this opportunity to take off my armor and start the beach episode of this anime.
Oh, excellent.
Okay.
Wait, your character was wearing clothes?
Armor, yeah. I mean,
Sort of.
Yeah, my character's armor.
Clothes, plural, is probably overselling it.
I mean, now they're wearing their underthings, which are white. Do you see what I'm saying?
I see where you are on the map, so
Yeah.
yes. Can I roll to control boner? Control boner?
Is that a fortitude or will save?
Whichever one's lower.
Fortitude.
Besides, why would you want to control it? I'll control it for you.
14.
So I think we were just talking about animate rope.
No, you were talking about animate rope.
Yeah, I was talking about
Dominic's
anime
trying
boner.
to animate rope.
No, that's anime
And
bone.
I'm wondering about the
Oh, my
wood.
character's a necromancer because she raises bones.
I'm just talking about the wood here, Tim. Just tell me about the wood.
Okay. I'd say about 65% of the wood is still attached to the ropes.
How much of that wood is still tied up?
I'm so upset. I'm so upset.
Of that 65%, about 50% is still attached to both ropes.
Fair.
And some of the wood is broken.
Okay. And now we begin the building portion, where we reattach the bridge.
Did anyone bring an axe to cut down some trees so that we can fashion it into planks in order to attach it to the rope in order to make a bridge?
Why would we need an axe? I have a great sword.
Well, knowing who you're based on, you basically have an axe in your greatsword, so that should work.
Yeah. It does count as an axe.
I attempt to throw my axe at a tree. I mean, sword.
You attempt to throw your axe at a sword.
No.
The nearest sword is...
Tim, are you
John.
giving me an axe?
I don't actually have a sword, Tim, so
No, you are a sword.
I am a sword.
You've got one in your pants.
Is that true? Did my 14 not work? I never got an answer on whether or not I succeeded at control rage.
No, 14 is not good enough to control that boner.
Okay.
What is
Actually-
the DC to that? Is it equal to my charisma?
Yes, it is.
Okay, my charisma's 20.
I throw my sword
Tim,
at the tree.
Tim, how
I got a
many
30.
inches out is my rage?
Hmm?
My charisma score is 24, by the way.
What are you asking, John?
I'm asking how many inches is my rage?
Okay, for the record, number of inches would be Constitution, not Charisma.
Oh.
I wouldn't say it's
okay.
Constitution. I would say it's based on your race, and you'd roll it at character creation.
Really? All right, let me go get my D100.
For centimeters, that makes sense.
Dude, that's still ridiculous. What are you talking
I mean,
about?
it depends.
It depends
Unless
on
you
how
roll a
roll.
3 and you're like, well then.
All right, Tim, what do I roll here?
Okay, remind me what your race is.
Human.
Okay.
D8 plus 2.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
that sounds reasonable.
Roll a 1.
Holy
roll
shit.
A 1. Roll a 1. Roll a 1. Roll a
All
10.
right, I'll be fair and I'll do this on the computer.
Question, can it
That
be...
way I cannot fudge anything at
Should
all.
it be D10?
Yes!
Yeah! Rocking that 9-inch wood.
Oh.
It's canon, we said it.
Yep. Yes, it is.
Oh,
Welcome to the stream.
it's a miracle Persephone hasn't tried to seduce you.
Tim, what do I roll for cup size?
All right, time to write this down on my character
You
sheet
just write
under
down
notes.
penis 9.
Nope. I think this goes under special abilities.
God damn it.
Erect
Tim, I rolled
size
A range
equals-
modifier, a ranged attack modifier on a tree. I got a 30. Do I hit the tree with my sword?
Pretty sure he hits the tree with his sword.
Yeah, that sounds right. Okay, Dominic.
Yes.
What you're going to need to roll is 2d8.
Any additional bonuses?
Good. Now, just 2d8.
Ah, 6. That's a low.
Wah, 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 wah.
Alright, but I haven't gotten the booty yet. So I might be all about that base.
Okay. Before you do that, roll me a. Hold on. What was it you got just now?
6.
6.
6. Okay. Roll me a d12.
Is this for backside?
No. This is for the second half of the cup measurement.
Okay.
7.
That's above average.
Yeah, so you are an E cup, 38.
Not bad.
That's alright, I'll take that.
That's not bad.
Holy shit.
I mean, that's essentially 38 double D.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Which is not bad.
Nah, I'd hit that. I am that. I mean, let's be honest, she'd fuck herself.
Yeah. All
Remind me
right.
to tell your character to go.
All right, you kind of cut out there.
Remind me to tell you to be a robot, Pierre.
Oh. One of these days.
One day. Also, what did he say? Remind you to...
I said, remind me I need to tell your character to go fuck herself at some.
I mean, I hope we fight like a doppelganger enemy.
Oh,
that's just how she
that would
defeats
be
it?
great.
But back
Alright,
on track.
We get attacked by an incubus, and he's just like, oh god.
And he just dies. So anyways, back on topic. What about the backside? What- we need to know about that booty.
Yeah, Tim, I gotta know, would Sir Mix-a-Lot like me?
Oh.
Can I use a hero point to increase this roll?
I'm gonna have some interesting search terms in my history.
What is the average butt? Not size. What is the
how
average
to
butt?
roll my backside.
Okay, Dominic, you're human, right?
No, I'm Kasatha.
Human type. Okay, roll me. How tall are you?
An amazing question. I don't.
You mean you didn't write that down in your character sheet at the very top where it asks you for height?
Well, the problem is you have to have a chart to roll on. That's it. That's the problem. They don't have a chart for Kasatha. Would you
Yeah.
like me to roll human?
Yeah, go ahead.
I mean, they're similar height enough. I completely forgot to like look for that because I was busy trying to do everything else. Oh, whoops, wrong one.
All about grappling.
All right. I am 64 inches tall, so I'm 5'4".
You rolling for weight now?
It uses the same roll.
Ah.
So that's 1155. 140 pounds. But,
Okay.
I mean, that can change depending on my measurements. I'm assuming I should add 10 pounds right now just because of my my bust.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I don't know why 10 pounds because that really does not sound correct, but I'll take it.
Oh, that's homebrew. That's
Just
sad.
call it your assets.
Okay, Dominic, roll me a d12.
I'm looking at a homebrew 3.5 edition feat called Distracting Butt, where you have to have dexterity or charisma 13 plus is the prerequisite. When wearing light or no armor, non-mindless enemies flanking you only receive a +1 bonus instead of a +2
Oh my
bonus.
god, that's so good.
If the enemy is attracted to you, they instead receive no bonus from flanking.
Also, Tim, I got a 9.
I
Okay.
love this homebrew.
Me too.
You have 42-inch hips.
I'm alright with that.
It's not bad.
Nah.
So, Tim, how do you feel about butt-chugging potions? Apparently there's a D&D Reddit thread on it. I'm really worried.
My webcam isn't on, so you can't see how hard I'm facepalming right now.
So the point is that like people chug cough syrup via butthole to get high faster since it gets absorbed faster.
Yes.
So
I think as my quick rules as if I was deeming something would be that if you butt chug it, then it's affected as though it were empowered. So it would have a 50% higher effect.
I guess that could make sense because
they're instant anyways.
Yeah, but it's instead of having to like get into your stomach and like mix and stuff, it just instantly hits the bloodstream.
Yeah.
So it's already an instant effect, but you imagine that the effects last for a long time
As
Yes.
well as
because
the
it's
side
like you get a little bit absorbed over time versus this is just bam, it happens.
Yep.
All of the effects happen immediately.
Good. Good that we know how to homebrew butt chugging a potion.
Tim, do you agree with that one?
I plead the fifth.
Also, Tim, I'd like to point out that my character has a 21 wisdom. It is her highest stat, and she jumped down a cliff twice.
What's her knowledge skill?
Knowledge
Or
what?
no, that's not the right question. Intelligence.
20.
I think you're just having an off day.
14. Why? I got in the water. I'm fucking hot as hell.
So Tim, I'm asking this because I just thought of a way to
Wait,
get
okay.
across this.
Oh my god.
I am now face-palming with 2 hands, but go on.
So my thought is, the reason why I'm working on the bridge is because I've got a horse and cart here. I'm not
Yes,
gonna
you do.
leave Pippi the horse behind.
It's got my mead.
I would leave the cart behind, but I'm not leaving the horse behind.
So ride it down the cliff.
I need my mead.
Ride it down the cliff.
So what if? Now hear me out here. What if I shove 2 potions of fly in my horse's rectum
Then I think. Look, I'm just saying.
and then flew it across the gorge?
I'm just saying the effect would be like a kick in the head, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm gonna say,
Are you gonna say it's war trained, so it's used to this?
I wasn't, but I can't find the thing that,
Good, because I was gonna say, why do you think war trained means it can take liquids up the ass?
I'm going to say first, you're going to need a phenomenal handle animal check for that, which I think you already have.
I
But
already
also,
have.
that won't solve Pierre's problem of needing the cart.
You don't
Dude, I
think,
think I came
oh,
up
dang
with
it,
a
that's
solution.
not what I meant to do.
I don't need the
Um,
cart. I
Just
just need
needs
the
the
mead.
mead.
Yeah, and what better
We
way
could
to
roll.
what
We could
better
roll the meat down the cliff.
no what better container to carry it in than your stomach?
That's a Dominic. We've already calculated. I can't drink that much mead.
The answer
No
is
human.
the answer is
drink that much
your liver.
No, I would literally become nothing but mead.
Oh come
The-
on, Pierre. This is D&D. We don't use real numbers. You didn't roll your stomach size, Pierre.
But Pierre, given what we were just talking about, would you be able to hold more of it if you drank it from 2 orifices at once?
Oh no! What? Mike might be drunk, but he does not put things up his butt.
To be fair, though, that'll actually kill you a lot faster. Nobody ever do that. That is the worst thing you can possibly do to your
Alright,
body with alcohol.
But I have 20
It is actually a
constitution.
terrible idea. But at the same time,
I have 20 constitution. I should be fine. I'll carry some of it for you.
You promise you're at the bottom of the cliff.
I can climb.
yeah,
back
so
up,
waterfall
it's
it.
I think I've come up with a better solution that will be mildly more entertaining.
Ride it down the cliff.
I think
I
you,
wasn't
whatever
gonna
it
ride
was
the
just got
keg.
one up.
I wasn't gonna ride the keg down the cliffside,
fine.
but Jonathan doesn't need the cart anymore.
This is technically true, assuming Tim says that with a good enough handle animal check, I can fly my horse across the ridge.
You know you could just feed your horse, right? You don't need to shove it up its rectum. It could just swallow it like a normal fucking drink.
But it'll be more powerful.
I mean, I'm fine with that.
Well, Tim?
Relevant question. Do you actually have a potion of fly?
Yes. I've got 3 of them.
Jonathan's always prepared to be able to run away as easily as possible.
That's
You
fair.
know it.
Okay, look that up now.
Butt chugging.
They're one of the only things that I have that are actually potions. Almost everything else is oils.
Yeah, you don't want to
Because
shove that up
oils-
his butt. Well, you want to shove that up his butt first to make it go down easier.
Fair enough. Yeah, looking through the Pathfinder stuff, and oils are potentially better in every way
Generally, yeah.
at no higher cost.
I think they take longer to apply, though.
Not according to the rules, but hey, tonight's a doctorate. Also, hi Rose.
Ah, I never realized Polyhedral Dynamics was PhD. Clever. Also, Rose, to recap, John's character has a 9-inch penis, and Sirius is a 38E cup with 42-inch hips.
And Jonathan is currently debating the merits of shoving something up his horse's butt.
Specifically
Also,
a potion.
Tim, what do I need to roll to determine whether I'm a grower or a shower?
That's charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, you know what? I'll take that.
Yeah.
Which is which, though?
You know, with
Is
all
it-
this going on, it seems so much more reasonable for me to just ride. Like, this seems reasonable in comparison to what Jonathan is asking for.
But okay, so this is an honest question of which is better in most people's ideas. Like,
I would say a shower is generally like it's worse to have because you have to deal with that shit. But
It's also more impressive in the moment.
yes,
here's the thing, though. Okay, so grower shower doesn't matter because you're gonna have the same length no matter
Yes.
what.
Yeah.
Here's what I've heard though is that because other people have talked about it before. I've heard guys or girls talking about how it's more impressive for it to be like, oh, and then it gets big versus, oh man, imagine what this is gonna look like. So it's the same then.
yeah, growers are more practical, showers are more socially preferred. Is what Rose says, and yeah, I kind of get it, and like I agree with you, John. I mean, that's very like. Also, I love that you started with like. I have heard from people that being a shower is not as good. I have heard from people who are not me that having a massive penis at all times is not as good.
No, Dominic. See, I understand the rule though. The rule is that people who talk about having a big penis don't have one.
Oh yeah.
People who talk talk down about their penis are the ones that have the giant one. So, I learned my lesson long ago to always say that I have a small. Anyways, though.
Did that turn into crying at the end?
Maybe a little bit. So, are we saying that high charisma is shower or low charisma is shower?
I would say high charisma is shower, and grower would involve a perform check.
How high?
Question: does Jonathan's pants rip off due to his boner?
Tim, what's the DC?
Is that a strength check or a charisma check?
You said perform.
I think that's a durability check on his pants.
That's true.
You said perform, so what's the DC for that, Tim?
So, I can't believe I'm asking this, but what's the hardness on your pants?
Right now, 100%.
I am wearing leather armor.
You're uncomfortably standing as it's trying to force its way up.
Tim, what's the DC on me becoming a grower instead of a shower?
Oh, wait, no, it's both. You show how big you are beforehand, and then you grow anyway. I'm okay with him having a 37-inch dick.
All right, in that case, what
Is that
constitutes
considered
a high charisma for the purposes of shower versus grower?
I would say 16. Does that sound reasonable?
16 constitutes a high charisma.
At least as far as average people are concerned, because this is something that would, apply to the populace at large. It's not adventurer specific.
Fair. So I've got 24 charisma.
Yes, you do.
John, just a side note. This may be important. You, as far as I can tell, now it is canon that you are proficient with two-handed weapons. What the fuck is this campaign?
Alright, I'm gonna write it down now.
I mean, only like piercing weapons. It doesn't count for slashing. It can be bludgeoning, I guess.
Two-handed bludgeoning.
Pounding.
Yes.
It's not.
I would say you're only proficient with two-handed weapons that can perform flesh to stone.
God, that's Sirius's dream magic item is a mask that whenever someone looks at it, it performs a gaze attack that performs flesh to stone on a specific piece of their body.
All right. In that case, just for the heck of it, I rolled a 19 perform check.
Oh, Rose, why did you think I pinged you to say something about this? It was just a really clever way to get you to join it, to show up so you could just listen to us talking about our penises.
So anyways.
Yes, our penises, definitely.
Yes, our 37-inch penises.
So Tim, I started at 9.
Is that combined or individually?
Individual. No one ruined this.
So, Tim, I started at 9 and I just rolled a 19 perform.
Okay.
What perform is that? Strings? Percussion!
I mean, you use it to bang.
I think it's perform trombone.
Ah, you raised a good point, sir. So that's
No, sir.
perform wind.
You raised a good point.
Hey!
I just had the
That's
good
a sex joke.
Hey.
I'm so upset with how this night has gone so far.
Are you?
I just want to ride my cart down a cliffside.
Hi, Mom. I'm so sorry.
Why can't I ride
I
it?
like the chat right now.
Yes. So,
God.
Tim, what's my current size?
Okay, with that perform check, I'm gonna say that added.
Question. Does my charisma allow for like an 8 another to it?
Yes.
Also, Tim, at what point?
But you have to be. It's a touch ability.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, too far away, but yes. Yes,
Later,
it
my
should be.
friend.
Tim, at what point do I stop rolling perform and start rolling intimidate? Or is there a level of profession in the middle there?
Look, all I'm saying is your intimidation roll has to be like the DC it has to be is based on the opponent's wisdom, and wisdom is my highest stat. What I'm saying is I ain't afraid of no penis.
That you said for intimidate?
Yeah.
Because I've got 15 ranks in that, so we'll see about that.
Anyway, John, I would rule that adds another 2 inches.
Yes. All right. I am now going to change my race.
Okay. So what it really is you are 9 inches flaccid.
Yeah. So I'll change it from erect size to flaccid size. Would we say that I'm erect now or just turgid?
What are his balls like? A gallon, 2?
What do I roll?
Are they like
Tim, what do I roll?
lemons, limes,
What do I roll
balls?
for load size? No, let's get back to this. So Tim, We can find that out later.
As soon as it starts
Right?
with okay,
Right,
Tim,
Dominic?
then it's
Wink.
yeah, oh, we'll find that out later.
So I just rolled a 31 for handle animal, assuming that you're saying that this will work.
You mean forcing your horse to butt chug a potion?
I'm saying that the doing of it will allow the horse to go to the other side of the ridge.
Sorry, I'm getting dice. One more time.
I rolled a 31
Mhm.
on handle animal to get my horse to deal with the fact that I just shoved 2 fly potions in its butt to allow it to fly to the other side of the ridge. So long as doing that will actually give them the ability to do that. Because you haven't actually conclusively said yes or no on that. I'm worried.
I will say that the fly spell does not anywhere specify a humanoid creature or a humanoid. It says when a character or creature is flying for like the fly rules. So nothing says that fly will not affect other creatures.
No, it doesn't. Although I am going to say that you will need a fly check to get across.
All right, well, horses don't have stats, so that'll be
No,
great.
you.
Oh, me? Oh.
Well, you'll be riding the horse, right?
Sure.
Or,
Yeah.
Or at least showing it where to go.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to say is a -5 because the horse has even less experience flying than you do.
Okay. I'll account for that.
Okay, and I'm checking to see.
If I hold Pupper, do I get his fly bonus as well?
No.
But he does have that skill.
Why? No, you listen here, you bitch.
And I do have a link with him.
I don't think that's how that works. I mean,
It isn't.
Shut up, Dominic.
yeah.
Dude,
No.
I gave you a massive penis. I don't need to be with you every time.
Okay, so 31 is actually barely enough to maintain control of the horse while you're making
Yeah,
it butt chug.
I just like to let y'all know I rolled a 4 on that.
Yeah,
Still doing
I
it.
noticed.
Yeah. Which is why I'm so mad about it. But anyway, so the horse is capable of flying now. In fact, it's sort of flying whether it really wants to or not. It has no idea what it's doing. Have fun with that.
Okay. So I rolled an 11 fly check.
Alright, looking now.
Also note that I can also use wild empathy and further handle animals to control the animal.
Handle animal only really works if the animal knows how to do what you want it to.
I mean, it knows how to travel places. All I just need it to do is travel in a direction.
It doesn't know how to fly.
I mean, humans don't either, but they learn when they fly.
To that.
I don't know what that meant, but pretend like it meant something.
Okay, so do you have a is your fly normally a +4 or something?
Yeah. I told you I had accounted for it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Yes.
need to pull up multiple things for this.
I got 11 inches for you
So
to pull
the
up.
horse is moving.
Yay.
Carry
Carry on.
Make a ride check.
Okay.
That's
Do I have any do I have any negatives to this?
Um,
You could do it.
yes.
Yeah, it's a 24 minus whatever you have.
Okay.
This is really fortunate because I'm rolling really good on all of the skills I don't really have points in, and really poorly on all the ones that I have all of the ranks in.
That's a good way to do it.
Yup.
All right. So the horse has no idea what it's doing, but you do somehow manage to get it 20 feet out into the air off the side of the cliff.
Okay.
While that's happening, how is Pierre's thing going? Because I'm very curious as to how he's going to... Pierre, how are you doing it? Rolling the barrel and the cart?
Yeah, Pierre, I missed that. What is it you're doing again?
I haven't said a thing. I've been dealing with another problem. Just
Okay, cool.
a moment. Like, my computer's having a meltdown. I can't hear.
I went ahead and moved it for you, Tim.
Okay.
You said 20 feet, right?
Correct. 20 feet.
Cool.
Oh, that's great. It's not listed. That's not good.
Then I should be in the right place now. Hello down there. There's just this big shadow over you. It's not the horse. Hey.
Okay, I seem to be stable for a moment. My goal is to get the cart moving and riding down the cliffside with me in the back of it.
Protecting the ale, mead.
Yeah.
Mead.
Guaranteeing the mead's condition as it makes its way down the cliff.
Speaking of, I need to go buy some more mead.
Okay. Pierre, what skills do you have?
I have
what
ride.
knowledge skills?
Oh, knowledge skills? I have engineering, geography, local, and nobility.
Okay, do you
Engineering
roll
might
knowledge
actually help in
engineering.
this.
Pierre,
So
do you
what?
have points in them?
I
Roll me
have
knowledge
points in
engineering.
geography, local, and nobility. I didn't put any.
That one works though, because Tim said engineering.
Mm-hmm. Knowledge and nobility. Very
it
useful for me.
It doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out how to push a cart.
No, but it does take one to figure out. Well, it doesn't take a rocket scientist. but
I'll
it's
tell
like-
you what you figure out. You make the roll.
So I need to make a knowledge engineering roll.
Yes.
Don't mess with the DM, I say, fully knowing well that I'm going to mess with the DM
11.
lots more times and disagree vociferously.
You didn't add any bonus to it.
I
Yeah.
didn't have any bonuses.
Haven't you put a point in it?
No.
Oh,
No, you can't
you
use
can't
it
make
if
the
you don't
knowledge
have
check
a...
then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
maybe
have
a
to
class
have a
skill,
point.
but it can't be used untrained.
Yeah. Then I. Okay. Well.
Okay, just a wisdom check then.
Intelligence. Oh,
Okay.
wisdom.
Oh. 15.
Okay. 15 tells you that this cart is not going to roll down the mountain.
Why not?
What he's saying is the wheels will not be on the ground for the entire duration of the trip. He does not say that it
Even
will
most
not.
of it.
Said it's a 70 to 80 degree slope, which technically means that by gravitational standards, that cart will at least stay on the ground for the most of it. I
If
don't
it
need
was
it
a
to throw the
smooth slope,
entire thing.
yes.
Yeah, if it was smooth.
It's not going to stay on the slope for more than 5 to 8 feet. After that, it's going to bounce into the air. And at that point, it's just an uncontrolled fall next to a hill.
Pierre, I have a question. How drunk is your character right now?
Oh, that is... Yeah.
Tim, did you forget?
Tim, you
I
realize
sort
he
of
was,
assumed it would be factored in. since it's more or less a permanent state.
It technically is.
I mean, I figured
Oh,
it's more factored
okay.
into his character.
Like, I have a -2 in intelligence, wisdom, and charisma, well, +2 in strength, dexterity, and constitution because of my alcoholism. If you had asked for my intelligence standpoint, I might have been able to get away with a higher roll.
That's no fun, though.
Well, still, even in your inebriated state, with a 15, you can tell this ain't happening. Not the way you want it to.
Pierre, describe the way you want it to happen. Do you want to start at the top, end at the bottom, and have mead?
I have an idea.
I have a plan.
This can only go well.
I need a mic setup that is not obstructed when I double facepalm.
What is the pulling strength of a calling weapon?
Wait.
That's not how that works.
It's really not.
Yeah, no, it teleports.
Oh, is that how a called
Yeah.
weapon works?
I
Damn
know where
it.
you're going with it, and that's clever.
Damn it! I was gonna use it to be a counterforce, as it would pull.
Sadly,
Damn
I,
it.
I still technically have one potion of fly, but
You're already down there, and I can't make the mead fly.
excuse me, up
You can carry
here. I'm not down anywhere.
Oh, you're flying
It is
above it,
20
that's
feet
right.
off the cliff and 100 feet from the bottom.
Everything about me is up right now.
Stop wrong. He's talking about his penis.
He's sitting down and yet somehow still managing to stand at attention.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
You might think there's two horses flying overhead.
Those look very different.
Yes, they do.
I will say that I
sadly
might,
no.
I will say I see a 4-legged horse and a 3-legged human, but that's different.
Tim,
4 legs in the morning, 3 legs in the afternoon, 2 legs at night.
Now I think it's 3 legs at night if you're having a good one.
Yeah, fair.
what
Actually,
if I
that's how the
tied
actual one goes.
the cart to the tree and then push the cart off the cliff?
The rope does not qualify as a bungee cord.
I don't need it to survive. I don't even need the tree to survive. I just need it to
Slow the momentum.
the descent
Brilliant.
enough.
He's got a point.
If the rope can at least hold long enough for the tension to build to maximum capacity and then break before just immediately snapping,
I would
that's
like
enough
to
for
ready
me.
an action
Or for the
to-
tree to get pulled up with it.
Real quick,
What are
I-
the others gonna give?
I'm
like-
torn here because on the one hand, that is not how engineering works. But on the other hand, your character does not know that that's not how engineering works.
Tim, you misunderstand. That's not how engineering works. That's how drunk engineering works. And which one of those rules of physics are we following right now?
Okay, so
I'd like to ready an action to catch
Here,
the barrel if it continues past the bottom of the hill.
Pierre, I am not going to stop you from setting that up.
Okay.
Do it.
Pierre, here's my suggestion. Does any of it look like a ramp? Roll the barrel towards that. If you're lucky, and it's you gather enough speed first, it will launch into the river and survive.
Wait. I gotta check something.
What about the thing that Dominic landed on when he was falling?
The goblin does not provide adequate cushioning.
not the goblin. When he was halfway down the cliff, he landed on something.
He didn't land on something, he grabbed the side of the cliff.
Oh. Well, there should be enough of the cliff to grab at that point. So there might be a ramp-like thing there.
There's enough of the cliff to grab at every point going down. The problem is you can't really do that while you're holding a wagon.
How is carry capacity calculated again?
Let me look that up.
It's based on
Okay,
your strength.
what's your strength score?
Yeah.
Score or mod?
Score.
Score.
26.
Yeah, you can carry it. Light load.
Yeah.
No problem. Let me check something real quick.
Actually, how much of it is left?
Majority of it, considering we decided I only had about a pint or two because I got too drunk to know difference.
How many days has it been since then?
Yes, Tim, how many days?
Um,
Because
since you left White Tower?
a full keg is 161 pounds.
All right, since you left White Tower, I'm gonna say 3 days.
3 days, okay. So he's had 3 days to consume more.
And if I have at most,
Tim, how many drinks does it take for him to be in a stupor? Like to pass out completely?
That's just a Constitution check each time he drinks.
Tim, question.
Really? You can just continually drink forever?
As long as you keep making the checks, yeah. They just get harder and harder each time.
Yeah.
At what point does it
Eventually,
become
they get
impossible?
mathematically impossible. But
Nat 20s!
Then in this case, I'm going to ask the question again and get an answer of, on average, how many drinks until you can
I don't
pass
think
out.
there's rules for that.
considering
aside
I'm
from-
at stage 2 drunk,
Not many.
at most maybe 3. 3 pints a day. So that's 9 pints out of it, which eliminates...
Pierre, this isn't someone with your type of constitution. This is someone who actually like has a fair amount of constitution.
Tim, quick
They can drink
question.
more than 3 drunk.
I would like
drinks
to make
drunk.
a climb check just to get like 10 feet up the cliff.
That's
Okay.
true. My character weighs 230 pounds.
Yeah,
I gotta calculate my own. What
They're-
does
they're
this
not-
become?
they're not a one and done person,
Uh,
and we know from Guys Night.
Hey guys, you know what's great?
Night.
I had
Here we go.
150 feet of rope.
let's
Oh,
see,
yeah.
weight, 30, male, social
Okay.
drinker,
anyway, Dom, you said you wanted to climb 10 feet?
heavy drinker. Lapse time,
Okay.
about an hour.
Go
Beer,
ahead and make your climb check.
How many drinks?
Make sure I
7%.
don't have anything else.
Double servings.
How many drinks does it take to get to the center of a beer keg?
By the way, I have not put my armor back on, so
Okay.
29.
I would be at .08 with. Wait, what? Put in 3. What happened there? Oh,
So is
just
this a
cleared it up.
half barrel or a full size keg?
I think he said
Oh,
it was a
wow.
full-size keg. Also,
Okay.
now that I have the climb check, the climb rules up, incorrect wording. I'm blanking on my vocabulary right now. A slope is considered to be an incline at an angle measuring less than 60 degrees. A wall is an incline at an angle measuring 60 degrees or more. So this is a wall, not a slope.
Damn it. I do have to carry it down.
Hold on.
And Dom, you do get 10 feet up the wall.
Cool.
I mean,
like-
it doesn't matter at this point whether or not how much alcohol is, because at this point, it being only 161 pounds, and I having the capability of carrying at lightweight of 306.
I would like to All right, real quick. I'll yell up. Hey, do you need the ale down?
You want me to put the ale down?
Mike,
Huh?
do you want the ale down here? Is that what the holdup is?
Huh. Yeah. Probably.
All right, give me a second. So I'd like to cast Chain of Perdition.
Tim, I throw the barrel down.
Well, hold on. Let's see. I'm here. This is incredibly important because this implies where the barrel goes. Well, okay. I think it's more along the lines of I attempt to cast Shade of Perdition. Whether or not
Tim,
I
I
succeed is
use
based on...
two-handed thrower.
Okay. Also, Dom, you're aware that Chain of Perdition only has a 10-foot reach.
No, the chain itself is 10 feet. The range of the spell is much further.
The
Zing.
range of the spell is 70 feet. Wait, no.
80. No, 70, you're right.
No? No, I'm not. Because it's 5 feet for 2 levels.
Yeah.
So 45.
Oh, yeah. Wow, I was adding 45. Yeah. Well, it's okay. It doesn't matter. I don't need to cast a spell because apparently it's just coming down towards my face anyways.
So two-handed thrower out over the side of the cliff. Is that what you're doing? Or are you two-handed throwing it down?
I am two-handed throwing it down.
Down. Okay.
Okay.
Which with-
I'm gonna have to ask you to do your best Donkey Kong impression here.
My mind is freezing and just going straight to tear up.
Well, I mean, Donkey Kong is
I-
a robot.
Didn't
Domo
understand a
arigato,
single bit of that.
Mr.
No,
Robot.
that was a very good original Donkey Kong game impression of Donkey Kong.
Well, I was
He's
saying
not wrong.
my mind is freezing and thinking of the DK rap.
To the DK.
Wow,
Stronger.
this ale is finally here, performing for my face. If I know the words, I can drink some too.
Jordan too.
Okay, so Dom, do you try to catch the ale or do you dodge?
Oh no, I try to catch that shit.
Okay.
I know not to waste good ale.
Mead.
You're right, meat. I apologize.
He's the leader of the bunch. You know him well. He's finally back to kick some tear. His coconut gun can fire in spurts. If he shoots ya, it's gonna hurt.
God
He's
damn it.
bigger, and faster, and stronger too. He's the first member of the DK crew. So out of sync there.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Alright, so Dom, you're trying to catch a keg that has fallen 90 feet and was thrown.
Yep. I mean, I'm assuming it starts rolling by the time it gets to where I am.
It's bounced once or twice. I'm not sure rolling is.
Yeah.
Wait, Tim, I threw it as hard as I could.
Did you throw it straight out?
Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind. I'm going to try
Okay.
to
Yeah.
catch it, which means I have to let go and run and try to catch it. How far can he throw? I guess that's a... Wait,
Does he hit me?
wait, hold on, wait! He only... Alright, hold on, Tim.
I'm
He's
listening.
using this as an improvised weapon, essentially. Correct?
Yes. Correct.
And an improvised weapon has a range increment of -2 per 10 feet, with a maximum distance of 50 feet. And the river is about 50 feet laterally away. Which means he can easily make it into that river.
Okay.
which will save the ale.
Okay, so what do I need to roll?
I guess you have to roll
Um,
a ranged attack against AC 10.
Yeah.
So
So just
Okay.
roll a ranged attack with a -4.
So Dom, here's the next question: are you still going to try to catch it?
Yes. Of course.
all right. It's 11.
I hate to mention this, but you're also 10 feet up the wall.
Well, no, I'm letting go, sliding down the 10 feet and running towards the river.
Okay.
I mean, throwing something that high up, that far, has a lot of time before it hits. So I should have enough time to run to go try to get it.
Now to do the math. Because now we got to calculate how much influence gravity has on it before it, and the fact that it's 100-foot drop. If I'm putting forward momentum onto this barrel, it's going to be dropping at about a 9.8.
This is the most math I've ever done.
Tim, how fast is it going? Wait, I should just check out how fast the...
Fast enough. What do I roll to catch? An opposed attack check?
Do you want me to actually do the math for this? I can.
You know what? I should just be able to catch it, like, no problem. I just have to do an acrobatics check to jump high enough to get it. I'm just gonna take damage as though I'm taking fall damage for the barrel. Does that sound good, Tim?
Yeah, you will take the fall damage for the barrel if you catch it, which means the barrel will not be destroyed. You might be, but the barrel won't.
I'll be fine. I have heal spells.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Do I have to roll to catch it? Or just an acrobatics check to get in the way, basically? I mean, I'm aware that at this point, catching is really more akin to absorbing the blow than it is to physically catching it in my arms.
What I'm going to say is that since Pierre met his attack roll, he can throw it wherever he wants, including to where you're going to be. But you can make a reflex save to take half the damage that the barrel would normally do to you.
Deal.
That was very nice.
22.
That was very nice.
Thank you.
Okay, well, that's enough to take half damage from a barrel.
You realize this
So
is
I don't
just-
have enough d6s here for this.
120 damage.
You realize this became the spring break episode, right?
Yes.
I'm catching beer from falling into the river.
Yeah.
In my underwear.
This is basically the hot springs episode.
Yeah.
Or no, I guess it's not the hot springs. It is the beach episode. When are we gonna do the watermelon breaking?
I have oranges.
Do you really? Does your character have oranges?
I bought some for the merchant when we left town.
That's right.
Yeah, I bought 2 oranges and 5 breads.
Pathfinder Gone Wild.
Pathfinder Gone Wild.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want you to hear this as I'm rattling them.
Oh god.
Surprisingly low damage. It'll take a sec to count this up.
So yeah, because we did that. We also did beer funneling.
Oh shit, we did. Dude, this is
I mean, it was actually just potions, and it.
This is the
wasn't it the
American
normal
versions
place?
of the beach episode. It's the spring break episode.
Yeah. So yeah, and I figured that this episode would be the one where Freddy comes out. Or Jason. No, Jason comes out.
I was like, where Freddy comes out, like, for some reason I was thinking you were talking about Fred from Scooby-Doo coming out as gay. I was just like,
Pierre, what is your strength modifier?
Wow, that's very specific.
Strength modifier is.
I don't know why. Just,
My strength modifier is 8.
Strength modifier is 8.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is 12 extra damage because he did two-handed thrower.
Yep.
I
Yes, it
think
is.
we have enough time for another glass.
I believe we do,
As
my
I
friend.
killed Dominic with a barrel.
So that is only 24 damage that Dominic takes.
Wow.
24?
Yeah. It would have been 49.
Not even a problem.
He has 100 something or 90 something
Plus
health.
1d8 plus half of Pierre's strength modifier.
How many d6s did you do?
10.
Hmm.
Yeah, I rolled low.
Yeah, well, even still, it wouldn't, like, that couldn't have killed Dominic.
Nah, not even close.
Like, that actually could not have killed Dominic.
Yeah, no, it couldn't. But it's still eating up his spells.
Yeah.
So now it's time for me to get down the cliffside.
Yep. Dominic, where are you standing in the river now?
He already is.
Yeah, this is what me, like, jumped and caught it and landed in the river so that I could get back out of the river and walk onto land.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, it's just if you're gonna catch it, you might as well catch it jumping into the water because it looks way cooler in slow-mo.
Yeah.
Do you need me to roll something again, Tim?
Um,
Tim, I have an important question real quick.
Pierre remembers what he's doing.
I remember what I'm going to do. I know
Dominic,
exactly
hold
what
that
I'm
for
gonna
a
do
second.
down this cliffside.
Jonathan, are you asking to move further while you're flying?
Correct.
Yeah, make me another fly check and then a ride check.
Oh.
Oh no. Oh no.
You're in free fall.
Actually, the second one is not the right check.
Bright side,
That's
free
the
fall is
red
actually different for fly spell.
Yeah.
He's
I
not
mean,
flying. The horse is.
I mean,
did he fall off?
Well,
Still is.
the horse is currently falling.
Well, it's floating gently.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Isn't that how fly works? It
Yeah.
floats gently. I'm still on, I think, with a red check of 14.
Okay. You are still on with a ride check of 14. The horse has lost its can't talk. The horse has lost its control of its flying ability at the moment. You're not going to hit the ground this turn, but you are falling.
Okay.
All right, I attempt to push the cart as fast as I can towards the cliffside and jump on it.
Yes.
I lost about the first half of that. Say again.
He's pushing the car towards the cliffside and then is going to jump on it.
Okay.
He's going to surf
Did
the
you
cart
tie
down
it
the
off
cliff.
first?
Nope.
Pierre,
Okay.
how are you jumping on it? Is it just 2 feet? Are you surfing down on the cart? Please
Give me a second.
say yes.
I gotta wait. I'm pretty much holding onto the cart as best as I can as it's now careening off.
Okay.
What do I have to roll to catch
Tim,
the
has
Pierre?
it begun to fall?
You're just going to drop the meat and catch the cart.
Well, no,
Sorry,
I'm
the
assuming the cart's
kindling?
gonna break halfway through and he's gonna go
Yeah,
flying.
the kindling.
Yeah.
That's not a bad assumption.
So the cart is the cart has begun its free fall, correct?
Yes, with you in it.
This is a
Okay.
light wagon, Tim. Just so you know, a light wagon.
Okay.
I kick
Not
off
anymore.
the wagon and jumping towards the river as it's to help mitigate some of the drop.
Did you just Yoshi
Acrobatics.
jump the wagon?
Yeah, that's essentially what he did. Like he jumped on the
Yeah.
wagon, waited for it to bump, and then used that to jump further.
Okay.
That sounds like an acrobatic check.
Yep, that's what that is.
Either that or survival.
Yeah, but it also sounds like an acrobatics check with a bonus.
I would need the bonus.
Well, no, you can just roll it, and then Tim will do the bonus.
4.
Oh my god!
Your bonus ain't gonna be enough. So, as you jump off the wagon, your foot slips, and you start spinning in air. You are no longer in control of which end of you hits the ground first.
I was really hoping it would
Reflex?
just his face would hit the floor, and it would just create a slightly deepening groove of his face in the ground all the way to the bottom, like a cartoon.
Yes, roll me a reflex save to mitigate some of this.
Okay.
Because
No,
right
actually,
now,
Dominic,
How do
I
do a reflex?
like the idea of
Reflex
right now
bonus.
you're gonna be landing
arms
on your back.
flat out, landing face first, and just plowing through, so you get like the actual like arms and legs and
Yep.
face.
So, is it a d20 plus my reflex?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. 14. Shit.
Yeah, that's
Am I dead?
You were correct.
Oh, you're not dead. I don't think a 100-foot fall could kill you.
It's not even a 100-foot fall. I jumped off the car past the
That's-
100-foot mark.
yes, but the
Fair.
cart was falling when you did that, so that still counts as 100 feet.
True. I did trip.
Momentum
On a fly.
is conserved, unfortunately.
This is gonna be so spectacular, and now I'm gonna eat the biggest amount of shit.
That's a lot of sixes.
Sounds
Oh,
like
God.
someone's eating shit.
I think there's at least 3 of them there.
At least 3 sixes?
Yep, 666.
I'm gonna guess that there are 6 of them.
No, there are only 3 sixes
Oh.
and 4 fives.
Oh.
Out of 10?
Yes.
Damn!
Oh god. I'll live.
Technically.
Me and my 125 HP will live.
Oh yeah, you're fine.
Yes.
Ain't no
Yeah.
way you're dying from this.
But damn it, if I'm not in the worst condition, well, second to worst condition I've ever been.
So I'm breaking out the critical fumble deck for this.
Uh-oh. So I get a critical fumble while in midair.
Alright, so you take 46 damage from
Okay.
the fall.
Okay. Right. That's
That's 4d6,
79.
not 4d6.
so I'm down to 79 HP out of the 125 I had.
Yeah, oh, that could have been a lot worse. Take 1d4 points of strength damage, and I'll calculate that.
Okay, it is. Damn it.
Well, 4 points of strength damage.
I've seen worse.
Da-na-na-na.
So yeah, that hurt, but it could have hurt a lot worse.
Well, I'm down to a +6 for my strength mod instead of the +8.
Oh no.
So my question is, just watching this, do we want to make highlights out of this episode or clips?
I feel like clips.
Okay.
Clips would probably be the best.
So in that case, chat, let us know what things you want us to clip. I mean, obviously the the size mongering earlier, probably, but
Oh yeah.
all right.
All
I'm gonna
right. So Pierre, where did you land?
I was aiming for the river.
On his ass.
Okay, and
technically not false.
I should tell you that you couldn't really tell from up here, but the river is only about knee deep.
Fuck.
I like
So
how he
that's why
couldn't-
that didn't really mitigate anything.
I like how he
Wait.
couldn't see it from there, even though I was in the river earlier.
If I tripped, does that make? If I trip, does that mean I'm still like above the cart, or do I become separated from the cart?
Yeah, does the cart continue and then hit him in the ass?
No, the cart landed on the shore near the goblin.
How's it looking?
What, the
Looks
cart or
like
the
a
goblin?
The cart. I know what the goblin looks like.
Yeah, the cart looks like the goblin.
Green?
Fair enough.
Oh.
We didn't have anything else of value in that cart.
It no longer functionally resembles a cart.
Didn't we put the relics that we got or whatever the loot from the last person?
Yes,
the
we
queen.
did.
Cool.
Yeah, probably.
I still don't care about that loot. I'm gonna roll again, Tim. Is that okay?
Roll again for...
For flying.
Flying.
Okay.
All right. Oh, I rolled a 4 this time, and a 13 fly, or 13 ride.
Ride.
Okay, the good news is you're still on the horse. The bad news is the horse is now on the ground.
Oh. Oh well. Well, I can get him to fly again.
Well, at least he didn't come falling to the ground.
Yeah.
Well, he did fall to the ground, but much slower than you did.
He
so
gently
he
descended. He
and
gently
the
descended.
horse together
I
only
fell.
take 19 damage each.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you don't take
So the way
falling
it
damage
works-
when you descend.
So the way it works is
You're not
when-
descending. It's uncontrolled.
Yeah. So basically, what happened is the horse didn't use fly. When you're given a fly, the spell fly, you can fly, but you can still fall if you choose to do that. The horse just doesn't know how that works, and meh, basically.
Yeah.
It's
You
like
need a minimum of a 5 in order to successfully do anything with the fly check.
How do you miss a 5 twice?
by having a -1 to count
Also,
against
why?
it.
Oh, never mind. Yeah. And it's fine. We have a res staff if the horse died. I mean, we've already used it on one non-human this far. At this point, I'm kind of hoping we only use it on non-humans.
And possibly me if I fall off any other cliffs.
Oh, should I be getting the bonus on fly skill checks?
Yeah.
Bonus
Or
from
the
what?
horse should, yes. It should be a 3.
It's
Because it's half.
equal to half your caster level. Yeah, so
Yeah, and the caster level of the person who made it had to have been 6 minimum, so it should be a 6.
or 3. Plus 3.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So, yeah, you should have a +3. Apologies, Tim. He should have 3 higher on both of those rolls. It should be a 9 and a 7.
Okay. Bring that up because all I remember is 5 is derp.
Yeah, I was looking at the spell just then.
Okay. So it's 9 and 7?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So you didn't fall, but you didn't successfully move anywhere either for both
Okay.
those checks.
Okay.
5 is not falling. 10 is moving in a coherent direction.
Gotcha.
Well said.
At least I've got a pretty good amount of time.
Yeah. Tim, can I ask
I
you a
got
question I was
12
meaning to ask you
minutes.
earlier?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. What was that you were going to
That's
ask?
fine. Do I get a bonus to swim checks because of my natural flotation devices?
I'm going to say no because while they do increase buoyancy, they also increase fluid drag.
So I should get a bonus to swim checks when unarmored to stay above the water.
Yes.
Cool. Thanks.
So,
Just making sure.
how's Persephone getting across?
Probably flying.
Persephone has been stuffed into a bag of holding that will only take characters whose players are not there that week.
Gotcha.
Does it function
Um,
just like a bag of holding otherwise?
We'll assume there's air in there.
Damn it.
Who's holding this, by the way?
Mike.
You really want to know who's stuck holding the bag?
It's Mike.
It's probably Mike.
Which is great because that means he threw it in the air while he's just surfing down a hill.
Attempted surfing down the hill. That could have gone so much better. Oh.
Also,
It also could have gone so much worse.
Also, I'm gonna go over to Pierre and ask him to show me where it hurts. Really, where's it hurt?
Everywhere.
Feeling weak?
All right, Tim. I rolled a 17 and an 18 this time,
I always feel weak in the knees.
which means I
Okay.
rolled a 16 and an 18, which is a 19 and an 18 minus whatever you subtract from the 18.
You know what could make it feel better? Good drink.
She looks really disappointed at you.
Okay, 16 and 18 are enough to move
19
another
and
20.
18.
You know what can make it better? Oh, a
Ni-
good
19
drink.
and 18.
That's still enough for 20 feet.
Cool. Just
Should-
correcting inaccuracies.
Just so that Jonathan hears this because it's necessary, I want you to know that she will look at Pierre straight in the eyes and say, if you're looking for a stiff drink, he's up there.
Oh, yes.
And I would say, yeah, but he doesn't have it where it can.
It cut off.
I don't know, I can see it from here. I think that counts.
He is sitting on a horse, and you can see it from here.
Yeah.
You
I can't see
forget
the
Jonathan's
horse
got-
from here, but I can see
No,
it.
Jonathan's got the perception that's through the roof.
Oh, that's not all that's through the roof right now.
Look at my horse. My horse is amazing.
Give it a lick.
I'm not
All right,
continuing
so-
this.
The horse is still
You
flying.
would consent to getting the measurements for your own dick on stream,
Yeah.
but you won't dare risk the
Go on.
girth of your horse. All the same.
You know what? That is an important measurement. Tim. We
I
got
mean, that
length.
qualifies as
Length is not all that matters.
We need 3d6 for that measurement.
We
Okay,
need girth
which
now.
measurement specifically?
We're talking girth.
Ah,
Okay.
shit.
I hope you roll minimum on this.
It's just a giant pencil.
Yeah. Although I hope you roll high on this because I need to have something to get my ride checks working.
So blank d blank plus blank.
I'm probably... No, what?
Actually, this is just going to be D6.
Okay, just a
I
D6.
hope you're
Well, D6 plus 3.
D6 plus 3. Ooh,
9
are you talking
inches.
circumference
9-inch
or
girth.
diameter?
Circumference.
Holy shit. Jonathan's got
Well.
the king of all dicks.
Hold on a sec. I got to take a call.
Jonathan, your character gets faint when you get an erection.
Yeah, you might lose all the blood flow in your fucking body just to get a boner.
This is awesome. Oh,
I better get to ride that later.
man, I've always wanted to have a big dick.
Sounds like someone butt dialed me.
John!
Okay, so, yeah.
God.
9-inch circumference.
Yup.
I get it, circumference. Is that what you call it?
It wasn't.
It's a knight, it even has a helmet. Oh my god.
I think Dom's cant has lost the ability to even.
But,
Ugh.
enough about me, because there's enough of me. Someone else do something for a bit.
Pierre.
I need healing.
Alright,
Someone take
Genji.
care of Genji.
Alright.
I thought you were playing Ike.
I will touch Pierre where it hurts.
Man, that's a lot of swelling.
Oh, let me... Here you go. You heal. Oh, cool. 4 strength.
Woo!
Lesser restoration.
Yeah, back up to the +8.
And where is... And I will channel positive energy, so we both gain 9 health back.
Yay. So that puts me up to 88.
Yeah, good enough. We'll figure out the rest of it later.
Yeah.
It's not like we're
You
gonna
could
get
survive another fall down the cliff.
It's not like we're gonna get in a fight with like ogres or some shit at the bottom of this cliff.
Yeah, as it stands, that was not nearly as damaging as I thought it was going to.
Yeah, no, that went well. We even still have the mead.
It's a good thing I also have called on my sword, because it's still lodged in a tree up there.
So I rolled an 8 and a 14, Tim.
Okay.
An 8.
So I'm guessing I don't move.
No, you don't move.
Your
So
horse
Jonathan
is
is now
very
stuck down here.
scared of the fact that it is flying.
Woo!
Also, Pierre, you got healed by a hot chick in her underwear, so
Yeah.
win-win. And apparently,
Yeah.
seeing that, all you want is a fucking drink.
Sorry, Automod. But you're wrong. That should have been let through. So, 9 in circumference is 2.86 inches diameter. Most standard pop cans, or Coke cans for those of you who, say it correctly, are 2.6 inches in diameter in the center. So,
Yeah. So what you're saying is my character is a bit thirsty.
more than a bit. And also, I'm pretty sure most mouths don't open that wide.
Most mouths.
I don't think any form of orifice opens that wide.
It is when there's
no.
transmutation magic in the world.
Also,
So,
did we ever find out if you're a grower or a shower?
I am a shower. But
Oh.
apparently, depending on my my perform checks, I'm also
Yeah.
a grower.
Well, if it makes you
'Cause
feel
I'm-
better, my character has 4 hands, so I can certainly help as much as needed.
You still can't take all of it in your hands.
I mean, that's generally somewhat true, I think.
And here, I
Yeah.
thought I was the one using heavy weapons.
Like you said, 200 proficiency as long as it's flesh to stone.
Yeah, we are bad people.
Yep.
Terrible people.
Is that a great clip, or are you going to completely destroy this kitty cat tonight? First off, it should be, are you going to completely smash?
So,
Hey, John.
y'all
I
gonna
get out.
go to the other side of the,
No, I'm
The room.
bathing. It's the beach episode. I need to have my fun in the sun. We've been on the trail for a while. I would like to have some time.
She's also enjoying the view. Not of my character.
I know.
The fact that there's an
I mean, also your character.
incredible impossibility that you can't not see where Jonathan's packing. Apparently. Even on a horse. At those measurements, you could not hide it if you tried. It also might kill you if you get an erection.
Is that how it works? He's 9 inches flaccid or hard, but he grows outwards.
Oh god.
Like the 9-inch circumference is like when he's hard. Otherwise, it's just like 1.5 inches.
Just gonna keep him drunk. He'll never be able to get it up.
Oh, Mike can't get it up. Never mind. She's less interested.
Yeah.
You're not. I wasn't saying Mike couldn't get it up.
Well, you said
I
if
was
he
thinking
drunk.
that
She's
the
very
cleric should be
offended
more
right
interested in
now.
helping him with his disability.
Oh man. So I got an 8 on the fly check, and then I nat 1 to the ride check.
Sorry, nat ones don't work on skill checks. Otherwise, you could lie to yourself on accident.
Yes. Woo!
You know, when you bluff so well that you convince yourself.
But no one else. Like, I know I'm right though. And like,
Okay, well, the
this
good news
idiot.
is it is mathematically impossible by that logic for you to become dislodged from the saddle.
yes. So I'm not gonna roll this anymore.
As long as the horse is not losing control.
I mean,
Can the horse buck?
do you want me to roll some more handle animal checks, Tim?
No, because that still won't help the horse do something that it doesn't know how to do.
Would a whip help the horse move?
No.
No, it would not. And I don't think those have 100 feet range anyway.
I can throw.
At that point, it's not acting as a whip. But anyway,
I'm giving it to John, you jackass. I'm not whipping the horse from 100 feet away. I know how that works.
Namely, it doesn't.
It's motivation.
okay, so
Motivates me.
the horse is barely maintaining its altitude at the moment, but it hasn't thrown you. And you haven't moved.
You might want to have that other potion of flight in a minute.
Also, if anyone's interested, I finished the calculations for how fast that barrel was moving.
How fast?
35 meters per second.
It's a good thing she's just apparently ripped enough to catch that shit.
For reference, that's almost 80 miles per hour.
Yeah. 78.2 to be exact.
Damn, Sirius is awesome.
Adventurers.
A normal person would have been ripped in half
Yep.
by a barrel at that speed.
Speaking of getting ripped in half,
Are you gonna say, speaking of getting ripped in half, and then talk about your horse?
sure.
What are you doing to that horse? What are you shoving up its ass this time?
Also, Pierre, you said that no orifice, but I have absolutely seen 2-liter bottles. So
It's true.
How
Also, you
much of
can't-
those 2-liter bottles do you still see, though?
not a lot.
You'd be surprised what the human body is capable of.
Yeah.
I'm both terrified but curious.
I am willing to be surprised because that is not something I want to go out of my way to find.
Look, Tim, this is the ideal male body. You may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like.
All the
All
same,
right.
I started drinking my mead due to the fact that, frankly, I just fell off a cliff. And sit there on the beach enjoying the view. Not of Jonathan. To clarify.
So I rolled a 20 this time on my fly check.
Okay. My screen is too small for all this.
That's why you get 2 of
Get
them.
another one.
I
Hey.
don't have room on my desk.
Get a bigger desk.
There's not room in the room for a bigger desk.
Get a bigger room.
Those cost money.
Get a bigger paycheck. Come at me, Tim.
Okay, so that fly is in fact good enough to have the horse perform as normal if it was just on the ground.
Okay. So I go the rest of the direction or distance.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Woo!
Thank goodness. That horse was so it got across, it got halfway, realized it made a terrible mistake, sat there for half a second realizing it needs to get its ass moving or it's gonna die, and then made itself the rest of the way.
So what did you guys do on this episode? We crossed a river. And then?
Well,
What do you
you're
mean,
about
and
to
then?
do a bit more than that. John,
I
make a
killed-
perception check.
A perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. I love making perception checks. I rolled a 42, sir.
You found something.
Oh, what did I find, Tim? Oh, I found a nameless thing.
Looks to be another goblin.
Am I on the cliff currently, Tim? Or am I still above the cliff?
We'll say that your horse's feet are on the cliff. You could take off again if you want to, but you're not currently flying.
Okay.
So you look to your left and realize there's an orc right next to you. Maybe not my best decision.
Oh, hold on a
Still
second.
better than
Fixing the
being over
names
the
again.
river.
Have to do this one for each one individually because apparently I'm not allowed to batch edit. There we go. Congratulations. You found Ogre 8.
Oh, that's an ogre. How big's an ogre?
Better question. How big's his dick?
Ogres are large humanoids.
That didn't answer my question.
Roll the
I
numbers.
would say use your imagination, but you're gonna find out soon.
You said
So,
ogre 1?
Hmm?
You said ogre 1?
That you're standing next to?
Yes.
No, that is Ogre 8.
Ogre 8. Gotcha. Thank you.
Do you say
So,
anything?
you land on the cliff, and Pierre pulls himself out of the water at about the same time. So, as you do that, a section of cliff wall slides aside to reveal a passage into the mountain itself. A likely place for evil to fester. They punched up the dialogue a little bit.
Wait, did the ogre say that?
Bomb, bomb, bomb!
Basically.
Uh, through the massive opening rush 5 misshapen ogres, battle cries echoing off the walls of the ravine. The blood-curdling cries are answered from above, and 2 large stones come bounding down the cliff wall.
Wow,
Oh, there's,
stealthy ogres.
Where are the
1, 2,
boulders?
3, 4, and 6. Or is that 5?
That's 5. 6 is up next to
Okay.
you. Or 8's next to you.
Oh, so there's 2 more that we haven't
There's,
found.
there's 7. 6 is dead though.
Oh. Oh, that's sad. Poor 6.
Alright, so the one you landed next to doesn't really get a surprise round because you're just staring at each other in shock for a moment. But Ogre 7 throws a boulder at Pierre.
Oh, it's not shock.
You don't know what it's seen. It has seen a human with a dick bigger than its.
Ah, now I don't care anymore. I was gonna fuck the ogre.
Wait, are you gonna fuck the boulder now?
I was gonna fuck the ogre, but apparently it's not as big as Eugene's, so whatever.
Oh. I've never been so proud of a dick I don't have anymore. This is a new feeling. It's like, oh yeah, it's good to be big. And then I just look down, I'm like, well.
Alright, Pierre, what's your racing?
My AC is
Sorry, your touch AC.
21.
Touch
Your
AC.
Oh, touch AC 13.
13. Okay, roll me a reflex save.
Okay. $18.
18. Well, you only took half damage from the boulder. And it's actually not that much.
Do I take any?
You take 30 damage.
How much?
30.
30.
30.
Wow. Okay. So much
You got
for
hit by
not
a boulder.
much.
Wait, he got hurt more by the boulder than I did by a like 80-mile-an-hour barrel of ale.
I rolled really low for that barrel. So, give me initiative.
Holy shit!
15. Oh wait, no, I forgot to calculate in my
Oh.
Constitution?
There we go.
Dexterity.
Cool.
Dexterity. Oh, it's 2. So it's 7.
What? What?
What?
Yeah, my roll is 17.
Serious.
What?
It's ridiculous. Also, mine actually, I have not updated my initiative. Turns out,
Did you?
from the last character.
Oh, okay.
So this is actually supposed to be +4, and I rolled it twice. So do you want me to just roll again, Tim, or what?
Okay, so you used the wrong bonuses, or
Yeah, because you use your Dex mod. My Dex mod is +4, so not +2.
Okay. You can roll again if you want.
8. There we go. Why am I on there twice?
Because you. Why are you on there twice?
Yeah, why am I on there twice, Tim?
I would say I don't actually know.
Because I was on there twice before I put the second time in there?
Why am
I don't
surprised?
actually know.
I would say that I don't know. Well, then say it, Tim.
Oh, good. I mean, that's not actually what. And that actually kind of is. Wow. Dang it, Pupper. I bet Pupper is even bigger than I am, too.
I don't think Pupper could possibly be stacked harder than you.
Here's the thing is that, like, Pupper is close to Corgi sized. He's not actually Corgi, because, like, I don't like Corgis. But he's that size. And I feel like he could have a... be bigger than he is. All right, Tim, what are you doing?
Rolling for these things.
Apparently Ogre 6 is dead.
I'm fine with that.
Me too.
So, Jonathan, can you just like attempt to make a intimidation roll and just use your massive dick to scare them off?
Tim, what sort of a bonus do I get to that?
Not much of one.
What if you got it erect?
What if I used a perform check first?
I think what you're looking for is the feat called Dazzling Display.
That actually sounds about right.
It allows you to use a weapon that you have weapon focus with. And you make an intimidate check to demoralize all foes within 30 feet who can see your display. And I will mention that intimidate regularly has a penalty against people larger than you, and thus a bonus against people smaller than you. And although that's supposed to mean SAS categories, I feel like with certain weaponry,
It's size category. Wink.
Two-handed
wink,
flesh to stone.
Actually, I was just gonna try and knock him off the cliff.
With your dick.
No.
But anyway, Cirrus is up first.
Yes, and then Pupper.
Well, this is interesting. I will. I'm going to use full defense for this round.
I just realized I derped a thing.
What
These are
thing
large
did you do?
creatures, and I've got them at a medium size, so I need to resize these real quick.
Ah, yes. That makes things look very different.
Yes. Yes, it does. Very much so. In the meantime, I'm gonna go have some more chips and salsa.
Okay, so Dom, what was you going to do?
I'm going to just full defense for this turn.
Okay. Pupper! He's going to salsa.
Yeah, he's not gonna do anything.
Okay. Ogre 3. He is going after...
Holy shit, those ogres got big.
Yeah, I made them the wrong size initially. My fault.
Hmm.
They are large creatures, so 10 by 10.
John, what was your circumference again?
9.
No, that's not circumference. That's length.
No, it's also.
Oh no,
his-
it's also
his-
Sir, it's 9.
that's right.
Okay, so it's gonna go after Pierre with his great club. Except he's not, because a 2 isn't gonna hit anything.
John, how tall is your character?
So wait, the ogre just
5
swings
foot
his
9.
club over my head.
Well, he swings down between you and Cirrus. The ground shakes a little bit, and he splashes a lot of water onto Cirrus. Because this is the
really
beach episode.
is a beach episode.
Yeah. Dude, I'm fighting in my underwear. I didn't have time to put my armor back on.
Okay, Ogre 4 takes 1 step into the river and throws a javelin at Cirrus. It just splashes the water again.
Okay. Do you know what my AC
I
is,
assume
John?
a 9 isn't going to hit you.
No, it does not. Considering it.
Mike, your turn.
Can I just spend my turn making comments about how they're trying to use large hard object on Cirrus right now?
You can spend your whole turn doing that.
I'm not
but talking
actually
is
going
a
to
free
do that,
action.
but I felt like I should say it anyway.
If you do, I'd just like to return it with, look, can we please stop? I'm already wet enough as is. I just got out of the water.
Alright, well, I guess I will attempt to just take some swings at this ogre that attempts to try and hit me. Except I don't have my weapon. I call back my sword this turn. Wait, I have quick draw. I can do it as a free action.
Does that even work?
Yes. It's draw a weapon.
Fair. How long does calling take? Is that instantaneous?
That is a good question.
Swift action.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
swift
can
action.
attack this turn, yes.
Alright. I will go at him with a nice... I'll try and cleave off his head. No, wait.
Okay.
I want to... Using the fact that my sword is a heart-seeking weapon, I'm going to try and make a vital strike at his heart.
All right.
I will roll... Let's see... 15... 30.
30 to hit.
Yes.
Okay, and looking up Vital Strike real quick.
That's double damage on single attack.
Okay.
Let's see. And then my attack is 2d6s. With the...
Anyway, yes, a 30 does in fact hit a Noiger. These things don't dodge very well.
Dodging
Which is
not
probably a
their
good thing,
strong
all
suit.
things considered.
It is.
Do I calculate my attack modifiers into my damage or into my attempt at hitting?
First.
That
or
goes into
attempt
your
to
hit.
Yes.
Okay. So the next is just damage then, if I've hit. Have I hit?
Yeah, you definitely hit with a 30.
Okay. 2d6s, I do 7 damage.
Okay.
Wait, no.
Don't
I
forget
have to
to add
double
your
that,
strength in
14.
there.
So what?
Don't forget to add your strength modifier.
Oh, yeah. Which is 8.
Well, no, currently it's 6.
No, it's 8 because Dominic healed me of it.
Did he
Heal
heal
all
your
4.
HP or your
Both.
He healed both. He did
I used Lesser
1,
Restoration to heal 4 of his strength.
Okay.
which is the
And
4 I lost.
how much of his HP did you heal?
8.
Okay. All right, so yeah, it is 14 plus 8, so you did 22 damage.
Yeah. 22. Woohoo.
Ogre is bloodied. Nicely
But
done.
I was aiming
One
for
hit.
his heart. My sword is heart-seeking.
I don't think that's how heart-seeking works.
Damn it. I put heart-seeking on a sword for no good reason.
So what Heart-Seeking does, which is actually pretty useful, is if you're in low light, then it has a better chance to hit an enemy when you shouldn't be able to see them well. It's really useful.
Yeah.
It doesn't come up all the time, but when it does come up, it sucks. So if you can get rid of that now, you're doing good.
Ah, okay. Fair. Makes sense.
Also, Tim, I would like to mention, because it's something I didn't realize had happened because I was trying to look something up. When that ogre came up, I should get an attack of opportunity on him. Because I have a 10-foot reach.
Yes, you're right. You should have. So go ahead and make that. Actually, I think you would have made that before Pierre did. So before Pierre made his attack. So make your attack of opportunity, and Pierre, we'll see if it didn't hit the heart instead. 22 hits.
$14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, so you did 14 damage before it got to Pierre, which means Pierre, you actually hit it in the heart. Ogre's down.
Woohoo!
Yay!
I've now bashed my blade right into its heart. I feel very good about that. Can I take its head as a extra
Stop taking everything's head until the fight ends. Then it's okay. John, can I take your head as a prize?
No.
Do you know what I mean by head?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Darn.
What if he gives it back later?
Oh, I don't mean
No.
take it away. I just want to take it. Just the tip.
So Ogre 7.
Go on.
Ogre 7 throws a boulder at Cirrus. Cirrus, what's your touch AC?
You mean my AC?
Sure.
22. Because I'm in total defense.
Okay. So total defense, not clear on how that works.
Let me find it real quick.
So you get a +4 dodge bonus for 1 round.
Yes.
And you cannot make attacks of opportunity while using total defense.
Oh, apparently not. I did not know that because I've never used total defense before.
Okay, so we'll just remember that for next time. We'll say the ogre's still dead.
Okay, cool. That works.
Just because I don't feel like retconning that a second time. Okay, so you would basically get a +4 to your touch AC in that case.
Yep. So 22.
Okay.
Do it hit?
I'm not sure because it describes these things as throwing boulders, but it doesn't actually give AC. It doesn't actually give attacks for the boulders.
Yeah.
Yeah, this module isn't very well written.
Nope.
Okay, so I'm going to say that does hit. So reflex save.
Not 20.
Very nice. Get the stuff back out.
Thank you, John.
Certainly.
Glad that I got a message that just says, I don't take orders from you. I'm like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I guess you say.
A lot of damage. "24 damage again. Exactly the same as when you caught that keg.
There we go.
Alright. So, Ogre 7's done, and out of boulders. Ogre 1 throws a javelin at Cirrus.
Why me? I've done literally nothing.
You're standing in front of Mike.
No, I'm not. I'm sitting to his left.
From Ogre 1's perspective, you're standing in front of him.
Is it because of the titties?
It might be because of the titties.
Might also be the fact that you've got a 43-inch waist.
The good news is it misses again, and it just splashes the water continuously.
That's impressive. Missing that many sharp objects towards such round objects.
I don't think that's how physics works.
That's
but anyway.
not how physics works.
Eugene.
Straight objects
Yes.
are always attracted towards round objects.
So it's a lot bigger than when I last saw it.
Yeah.
Seems unlikely that I'm gonna be able to just push it off.
It got erect. That's what happened.
I don't think that's how that worked.
Oh.
Hmm. Oh. I run away. Let's see.
You could try and push the ogre off.
Yeah, I don't know if I can with it being as large as it is.
True. Just use your massive dick.
I don't think that's
you could
how it
always
works
make a
either.
combat maneuver check.
That'd be bull rush. Provoking an attack of opportunity, which is why it's a thing you probably want to avoid if possible.
Well, it would take a round to set up bull rush, because I don't think you can bull rush someone tangentially to the direction you're moving.
I'm on a horse as well, so
Is it? I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm on a horse.
I'm on a horse.
Can the horse push it off?
Now's your time to roll an intimidate check.
What training
could.
package does this horse have?
It doesn't.
Then no.
I mean, it has a package.
I could convince the horse to with handle animal.
Handle animal will let you tell the horse to do something it's already been trained to do, or over a period of time, it'll let you train the horse to do something new. It won't let you teach the horse how to do something new in a space of one round.
I don't know, I could push an animal. To push an animal means to get it to perform a task or trick that it doesn't know but is physically capable of performing.
It's true.
Looking that up.
Um,
Okay, that is something you could do.
Indeed.
So, you want to push it into... Let's see, what would that be?
It looks
Attack?
probably just attack.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't have just a push. Oh, combat maneuver.
You can use handle animal to make the animal use a combat maneuver.
Yeah. No, I think attack's probably the best thing here. So that would be, and what I'm telling it to do is I'm telling it to push the ogre off the cliff. Is effectively what I'm doing.
Okay.
I rolled a 47 and a nat 20. Do you want me to roll again to confirm?
That's your push check.
Yeah. What's the next check?
The next check is the actual attack you make with the horse against the ogre.
Okay. Is it the same thing?
No. Now I get to look up what the combat maneuver bonuses are for a horse.
Good luck. 'Cause I don't know where any of this stuff is for a horse.
Is this a light horse?
Is there just regular horse? Monster listings.
Is it a riding horse or a carriage horse?
Probably a carriage horse.
It might be a light horse. I didn't get it from the bestiary. I got it from the equipment, other sets, animals and animal gear, horse. Yeah, it's a light horse.
Okay. Alright, so its combat maneuver bonus is +5.
Okay. So what am I rolling? 1d20 plus
1d20
5?
plus 5.
Oh man. 16.
Your horse runs into the ogre. The ogre just looks down and stares at you.
Now roll
Okay.
a bluff check. I don't know what
You
you're gonna
cannot
say.
The ogre that it fell over the cliff.
Show him your dick.
That's not how this works.
Are you saying you'd rather the ogre kill you than fuck you? Or I guess you
Well,
fuck the ogre?
Don't think any of that's gonna happen.
Not with that attitude.
Then try and seduce the ogre. I don't know, just
All
don't
right.
die.
In that case, I'm gonna 5-foot step back, and that's it.
I don't think you can move and then take a 5-foot step.
I don't think I've moved.
Yeah, you're right. Never mind. Okay, so you attack and then you take a 5-foot step back.
Yep.
All right, ogre 5.
You should delete the dead ogre.
I didn't know if Pierre wanted to decapitate it first or something.
We can just remember where it is.
And we can just have him just say it's in his inventory now, and we'll just assume we decapitated it later.
Okay. So this one is attacking Mike now, since he seems to want some of the punishment that Sirius is taking. Mike, what is your AC?
My AC is 21.
21. Okay. It swings its great club at you, and you block it.
Woohoo!
Damn.
I just take it to the face and it just shatters.
Well, it doesn't shatter, but
Just
it
a
doesn't do any
resounding
damage.
gong as my thick head. Don't take that out of context.
Okay,
Kinda.
so Ogre 8 steps up to John's horse.
Tippy.
John, what is your AC?
16.
Okay, well, that is a hit. All right, so the Ogre's Great Club takes you on the leg. Take 17 damage.
Okay.
All right, and Ogre 2. Can't quite make it to Sierra, so it just throws its javelin. And what was your touch AC? 22?
Yep.
Okay, that is a hit. The good news is it doesn't do much damage. Take 12. And we're back to the top of the round with Cirrus.
Let me remember something real quick.
Personally, I would recommend you heal, but that's just me.
I have a way out that I think I will prefer to use. God, what is it called?
I don't think that's what it's called.
Probably not.
But what does it do that you're trying to figure out?
That's what it's called. Withdraw.
What are all these fancy terms you're using? Like defense, whatever, and withdraw, and what are they?
What do you mean?
Like, can I just say withdraw? I'm gonna do withdraw.
So withdraw is a special type of action, which is it's a full round action. You move up to double your speed, but the square you start out in is not considered threatened by any opponent you can see. So they don't get
Okay.
attacks of opportunity against you. But since
What
he's
was the,
large,
defense
he has
one?
reach. So that's total defense, which is a full round action. You get +4 AC, but you don't get to make any attacks at all, or attacks of opportunity, or anything like that.
And anyone can do these things?
Yep.
Awesome.
Yeah. They're really useful for like very specific situations.
Thanks, game, for letting us know about these.
I mean, they're in the combat section.
I mean, nobody here has the book except for you and maybe Tim.
Yeah, I have the book.
Also, all the books are free online.
Yeah, I'm looking this
Yeah.
up on a D20 PFSRD.
No, I mean, Paizo put all their books in full detail online on their website for free. You can go look at it, any of them. Just without pictures. That's the only part you miss. Which honestly makes it a lot worse. A lot harder to concentrate on. Problem is, in order to heal, I have to take an AOO, essentially.
I thought you had an ability that let you heal without triggering an attack of opportunity.
Let's see.
Something unique to your class.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if it lets me do it as a swift action or if it lets me not.
What was it called?
Yep, do not provoke attacks of opportunity. Thank you, Tim. I'd forgotten about that part of it. So yeah, I'll use a point of fervor.
Gurmagurd fervor.
To cast. Yeah, we'll get rid of the other use of Chain of Perdition and cast Cure Serious.
On yourself, on Pierre, on the
Myself.
dead ogre.
Otherwise, it has to be on myself, or else I can't do it with a swift
Ah,
action.
okay.
It becomes a swift action, right? I apologize. It has been a little bit since I've looked through this. No, okay, it's just the extra thing. Sweet. So I can heal 18.
Well, it's better than nothing.
Technically.
All right, so Popper.
Doesn't do anything.
Also, I'm gonna 5-foot step this way.
Okay. You are leaving a threatened square, so I think the ogre gets an attack.
5-foot step.
No, you're withdrawing, and also 5 foot. So
No, I'm not
yeah.
withdrawing. It's just a 5-foot step.
Okay, so ogre 4. Is that a javelin? So he just wades in. He can't reach you, Mike.
Oh, does the water not slow his movements?
The water comes up to his ankles.
It's those arm movements.
The ogre has to high step a bit, but other than that, the water doesn't really slow it.
Well, I guess I'm just going to go for a cleaving action to take on both of the ogres. Because I definitely don't want to try and throw my weapon now that I have 4 in my face. So I'm going to move here, putting me at range of both. That also gives Sirius a chance to avoid their attention for a second. And, well, let's see how this goes.
So, out
23.
of curiosity, did he just put himself in a,
Flanking?
yeah,
Yeah, technically.
Yes, he did.
okay. Just checking.
I'm attacking Ogre 5 with a 23.
Okay. 23 is definitely a hit.
Alright. And damage is 12. Oh, both of them being... Oh, that doesn't matter.
You forgot to add your strength.
Yeah.
Alright.
And it's a two-handed weapon, so it's strength and a half.
Plus 12.
Yeah. So 24 damage?
No, my strength is 8.
Yeah,
Yeah,
strength and
strength
a
and
half.
half, so plus 12.
Oh, yeah, you're right. So that's 24. You're right.
All right, Ogre 5 takes 24 damage. Ogre 5 is unconscious.
Nice.
And I go into my next swing.
It had exactly 24 HP.
Nice.
Alright, let's see. What was my...
You're no longer flanked.
5, so I dropped 4. Alright. 40... Whoa.
Damn. What a roll.
You're not supposed to roll 2
Whoops.
d20.
I didn't mean to do 2 d20. Try that again. 18. Do I hit
18 hits.
for Ogre 4?
Yep.
Okay. So 2d6. Eight.
Plus.
Oh, right. Plus the 8 for... So plus 12 equals 20 damage.
20 damage. Okay. You slash through Ogre 5's rib cage and take out a good chunk of Ogre 4's.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I see what you're saying.
So
I just
Ogre
end
4
my
is
blade in
bloodied.
his chest.
Yeah. So Ogre 4 is bloodied, but still standing.
Well, at least he threw away his javelin.
Yep.
I
Yeah,
kind
none of
of...
them have javelins left.
Yeah.
All right, so Ogre 7 is up. Ogre 7 throws its javelin at Pierre.
Thought you
He has
said
a
nobody
javelin?
has a javelin.
Nobody on the ground has a javelin anymore. My mistake. Ogre 7 and
Alright.
8 are out of boulders, but they still have their javelins.
So at a 100-foot difference,
Because it's essentially 30. You're throwing it at Mike, right?
I would have been throwing it at Mike, but there is a slight problem.
He's too far away.
It nat 1
Oh,
and confirmed its miss. So it
Oh.
did drop its javelin
Okay,
right next to
wait.
Ogre 1.
Tim. What do I have to roll? What luck roll do I have to roll for him to hit Ogre 8 instead? You know it would be way more fun.
Yes, yes I do. And here's what I have to say to the luck roll. High or low?
Okay. Oh darn, I can't do that.
No, high or low?
Low.
Okay, good or bad?
Damn, I can't roll with D2. Oh. Did eventually. Oh, cool, rolled my D87 that I did earlier. So, bad.
You said bad?
Yes.
Okay. It does not throw its javelin at Ogre 8. It just drops it by Ogre 1.
Damn.
can you say that it dropped it in Ogre 1, considering it fell?
By Ogre 1.
Alright, Tim, can I compromise? Can it throw it at Ogre 8 but miss?
No, but thanks for trying.
Darn.
Sorry, John, I was giving you a way to bluff the ogre into thinking that the other ogre was attacking him so that you could get away with
Yeah,
dumb bullshit.
I got that.
Okay, Ogre 1 takes a 5-foot step, picks up the javelin, and
Really? You dropped it
Throws
all
it
the way
at-
over there?
yes, I rolled
I mean-
a d8 to see where it would be dropped, and I rolled a 6, which going
Okay.
clockwise puts it about here.
Okay.
Alright, so Ogre 1, 5-foot step, picks up the javelin as a move action, and throws it.
At ogre
Can't
8.
reach Mike or Cirrus, so
At
Eugene.
ogre 8.
Wait, how is he going to throw it at Eugene? Eugene's 100 feet up.
Yes, it is.
Oh, he's gonna take hella penalties.
You should not smart ogres. So, Ogre 8, Ogre 1 throws the javelin, and yep,
Lodges it
because of the
cliffside.
range penalty, misses Eugene and hits Ogre 8.
Yes!
Oh, good.
That's amazing! How do you throw that hard? Oh my goodness.
The only thing that could have been better is if he had not, like, crit failed and just hit ogre 8 in the leg and made him tumble off the cliff.
Okay, so Ogre 8 takes 13 damage. And now it's Eugene's turn.
All right. So I'm going to roll a bluff check. Actually, I don't even have to. I can just roll a diplomacy.
I am not your enemy. He is your enemy.
All right. I'm going
Do
to
you
roll.
speak giant?
No, I don't.
But dude,
And you're going
giants
to take a
speak-
pretty bad penalty for not speaking the same language in a diplomacy check.
But
Okay.
you're still using. As long as you're being Italian enough, it should be okay.
All right.
Y'all know what I'm
So I
saying.
rolled a 42 because I rolled real low.
What? What?
Actually, no. What is? Oh, yeah, it is. Good. I was like, wait, that's not the. Wait, no, it is the number. All right, now to talk to Ogre 8. You do not need to fight me.
You don't have to be
You
racist, dude. They're not
big.
stupid. They are stupid. Never mind.
Me small. Him hurt you. Small, not hurt you. Big him hurt you bad. You hurt him back.
Ogre 8 seems briefly confused, but only
Tim.
for a second, and then it goes
Tim.
back to glaring at you.
You are incorrect.
That's fine. They always look confused.
Thank you. There is no briefly confused, and then it goes back.
But anyway, suffice it to say, it was a really good try, but it didn't work.
Yet.
Only because it's too stupid.
Now, actually, I did the math. A 42 is a phenomenal diplomacy roll, but for something like this, it's not actually good enough. There is a good enough number, but that wasn't it.
Question. Can he get to that good enough number? He can roll
Actually,
up
let
to
me
a
check.
55.
If he rolls a natural 20, he will meet the DC for that.
Question. Is that including the fact that he has evidence towards it? So diplomacy doesn't include it, but bluff does, but I think it sort of makes sense to be the same thing. And that,
Yeah, it would. Okay, so in this case,
yeah. You possess convincing
Yeah,
proof.
it
It's
is
up to
within-
plus 10.
it is within his rolling possibilities
Okay.
with the evidence in mind, but that wasn't it.
Can I do Charmer? It allows me to
What
roll
is?
diplomacy twice and take best.
Fine.
No, I rolled poorer this time, so. Carry on. Oh, do I still have any actions currently?
Move action, I think.
So I do not have the ability to cast a cantrip. Or Orison, or whatever it is.
I think that depends on the spell.
True. But generally, they're
Also-
standard action.
Just for future reference, Charmer has to be declared before you make the check.
Yeah. Well, I asked you and you said sure. So
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
that's why.
Yeah, but like I said, for future reference.
Tim's like, yeah, but now I know, you ass.
It is a standard action. Okay.
So, let's see, what have you done this turn besides talk?
That's it. I waved
Okay.
my arms a lot in an attempt to improve my diplomacy.
Well, regardless, talking is a free action, so
Okay, so I still have a standard and a move action.
correct.
I am going to cast Enhanced Diplomacy on me. And I'm going to take a 5-foot step back.
Okay. Ogre 5.
It's like, it's only a plus 2.
Last I checked, Ogre 5 is unconscious. You have to make
Yep.
saving throws.
No, I don't. It is unconscious. It is not bleeding out.
Ah, damn it.
Yet.
Ogre 8. Ogre 8 just keeps advancing towards you.
I'm sorry, was that Ogre 8 or was that Oh Great?
Yes.
I think oh great is what I'm saying.
Okay. What was your AC again?
16.
Okay. Swings its right club again, hits you again. That's going to be crappy damage. 10 damage. Hits you on the other leg. Ogre 2. Wait, no, I don't need to go around Ogre 5. I can just step on top of it.
Please let us make a mound of bodies.
I mean, you've already got 2 there. Okay.
Apparently,
this
Ogre
one's
number
going
2 wants to add to that.
Apparently. So Ogre 2 takes a swing at Mike. Mike,
Okay.
what is your AC again?
Something ridiculously high. 21.
Swing and a hit. Right club hits you on the shoulder.
Okay.
I'm just doing lousy with these damage rolls. 14 damage.
Well, it doesn't help that I'm only at 50 currently, so
Oh no, that doesn't help.
I am yet again nearing the end of my ropes.
Steerus, you're up.
Well. She's almost dead, but whatever.
We're both almost dead.
Alright. Let's just sacred weapon both my weapons. So that's 7 out of 9 left. Alright, let's hit... You said, which one's down? Ogre 5 is down?
Ogre 5 is
Correct.
down.
Ogre 5 is down.
Does a 26 hit?
Hit Ogre 5? Or,
No,
well,
Ogre
actually,
2.
I don't have to ask that. 26 will hit any of them.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Let me remember which one, or what I'm adding to it. Sacred weapon. Doop boop boop doo.
Boop, 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 doo.
Yes. Alright. He takes 20 damage. 5 of that is fire.
Ogre 2 takes 20 damage.
Yes.
Alright. I don't believe these have any special weaknesses, so that's just 20 damage.
Okay.
Bloody.
Now I'll just say normal numbers from here on out.
Yeah. I don't think ogres have regeneration.
And a nat 1.
I think that's trolls.
Beautiful.
Roll to confirm that.
$15.
That's confirmed.
Cool.
Okay. So, do you want to just regular fumble or draw a fumble card?
What's the regular fumble?
Regular fumble is you drop it in a random direction, and you'll need to spend a move action to take a 5-foot step and pick it up again. Fumble card just does something more interesting. Could be bad, could be better, could be worse.
Fuck it, fumble card.
Okay, fumble card.
You die.
Yeah.
The end.
This is...
The story
Yeah,
of
this
a
is the
girl
right deck.
who cried a river and drowned the whole world.
You drop
So-
your weapon and it lands 1d6 squares away in a random direction.
Really?
uh,
So your whip lands over here.
Well, we lost the fight. John's the only survivor.
So wait, 2 and 4 are maimed, right?
Correct. 2 and 4 have both taken serious damage.
Okay. Damn it. I don't get to do what I want to. But
You can't always do what you want. I shouldn't say that. This fight is going badly.
No, it's going great. I love it when everything goes wrong.
Alright, I guess it
Well,
no wait, no.
you're a man down and you split the party. This fight wasn't going to go well.
We can still make this work.
Yeah, this is still doable.
Yeah.
I only have one weapon. And no armor.
An Ogre 4 has to get through me before they can get to you.
Oh,
No, they
that's
don't.
why you were saying that your touch AC was your regular AC earlier. I forgot
Yes!
that you'd taken your armor off.
Yes! I went swimming, Tim! I was in my under things!
Okay.
My
So,
titties are flying at Buddhism whipping things. Go on.
Pupper's not
I
doing
think it is still
anything.
your turn. Well, I think... Yeah, okay, Sirius did attack. So Pupper's not doing anything. Ogre 4
Currently
is
has a sword
attacking
launcher.
Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, well, he doesn't have much left in him, but he can still swing.
Yeah, he's got something left in him. It's my sword.
That's fair.
I mean, hopefully you took it back out unless you just left it in there and hoped he would take care of it on his own.
You said your AC is 22?
21.
21. Okay. So, Great Club, you get a glancing blow from it, but it still does damage. I haven't
How
rolled above a
much?
3 yet. 14 damage.
I've got 30 health.
Because I haven't rolled above a 3, but at the same time, these things get a +7 strength modifier.
Yeah.
This is a glancing blow.
Which means
Yes.
they're technically less strong than Pierre is.
Yes, it does.
I do recognize
Yeah.
that weaker is a word.
Here, challenge one of these to an arm wrestling match.
I'll just
Here,
end
don't
the
do that.
two of them in a single.
A single blow? I'll end two of them in a single blow. Or at least I'll finish them in a single blow. Do you get it? I'm talking about something completely different. I'm funny.
I can tell. I'm not that
All right.
drunk.
Yet.
But it is your turn.
Yes. I will make a cleaving action, attempting to finish off Ogre 2 to start. 30.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then let's go for damage. Plus 12 equals to being 17.
17 damage to Ogre 2.
Yes.
I shouldn't be telling you this, but it has 1 HP left.
Motherfucker. Nothing can go right. And it's gonna get a turn before Cirrus gets a turn.
I mean, I have an okay amount of HP, but not
Can you
great.
hit it? Can you punch it for 1 point of damage?
I mean, I have a second whip.
Then I trust you to take care of Ogre 2. I'm going to finish my swing into Ogre 4.
Yeah, nope, that's fine.
20.
That's a hit.
Okay. Actually, do
Roll
this right
high.
this time.
Roll high.
17.
17 decapitates it.
Yes.
Another head for my collection. Gotta go update my inventory.
So 4's
Quantity
dead.
2.
2's almost dead. 5 is on the ground, writhing in pain. Except it would be if it
Correct.
wasn't unconscious.
Yeah.
One
Weaponless.
super far away and weaponless.
Alright.
7 can't do anything from the top of the cliff, and 8 keeps hitting me.
No matter how much you ask him to please stop.
Okay. Mike and Cirrus, make a perception check.
Can't tell me what to do. You know my real name.
You're gonna find Ogre 6. Yay.
What the fuck?
You hear everything.
You see sounds.
That's the third nat 20 I've gotten in a row, and I still nat 1 and drop my weapon.
Oh wait, no, I forgot to add my perception. What is my perception? 6. So I got 15.
Okay. Both of you hear a loud grinding sound. You look back over to the hole in the cliff that all these ogres came from.
It's a
and
Zamboni.
No, it's not a Zamboni. It is the last ogre closing the door.
Is his name Sam? Is he Samboni?
He is not Zamboni.
He is now.
Ogre Zamboni.
He is Zambroni.
That doesn't mean anything, Tim.
That
No, it doesn't.
Stop trying to add to the conversation like you're 20 years younger, you old man. Who is possibly around the same age as me.
Okay,
you old
so-
fogey.
Ogre 6 is closing the door. It is not closed yet.
So, go on.
Good talk.
Sorry, I had to do a clicky thing. Okay, so
I was really confused for a second there.
I still am. What's a clicky thingy?
it's that thing where you do the clicky. Anyway, so Ogre 7. Pierre, you were a bad influence on these ogres.
Did he jump off the cliff?
He's jumping off the cliff at Pierre.
Ogre
There's
7?
nothing else he can do up there, so he
That is
sees
impressive.
this as the most direct route.
I mean, technically it's from here since that's at the top of a sheer cliff, essentially.
Yeah, and it's a 100-foot
So-
drop.
So it's 25 feet.
So does he
So
draw?
Pierre,
That's 100.
you'll be making a reflex save opposed to his athletics check.
Do you mean
I need to
acrobatics?
make a reflex
The
save.
Yeah.
actual stat?
Yes.
Okay, please something high this time. 11.
Oh. No.
Well, I mean, we're assuming the ogre can jump high enough to actually get over here, and also that wherever he lands, the other 2 ogres are going to be hit, or Ogre 4 is also going to be hit by it.
Yeah, we've already established these ogres are pretty stupid.
I mean,
But,
Ogre 4's dead.
Yeah, Ogre 4 is dead, Ogre 5's knocked out.
Didn't realize
Ogre
4
2
was
only
dead.
has 1 HP left, so Ogre 7 doesn't really care.
I didn't
An
know
ogre-
Ogre
yeah.
7 knows about stats that much.
Yeah, Ogre 7 has an eye on Ogre, whatever that is, Ogre 2's character sheet.
Yeah, apparently. Okay, so Ogre 7 unfortunately beat your reflex save.
Did he
I
jump
don't know
far enough?
how, given the penalties it took, but it did.
Did he jump far enough, though, is the question.
Since he's not doing a lateral jump, he just has to get enough speed up to make the jump.
Does he take
Yeah, but
any
he didn't
damage?
take a running start, did he?
No, so it is a standing jump, but still. That... Okay, I'm looking this up now. I'm pretty sure the amount of velocity you need from a standing jump to make that is relatively negligible at this point.
I mean, it's really just a how far out did he jump? Specifically, how far out does he have to jump on a level plane in order to let gravity take him the rest of the distance? Because this game never factored in gravity and arced jumping and weird bullshit like that, because that has never happened. Also, isn't the ogre taking fall damage now?
Yes.
Yes.
He is.
I just hope he dies on his impact.
Oh, probably.
Yeah, he probably will, honestly.
Also, Tim, he comes into my area, or my attack of opportunity area.
Okay, so you do get a chance to whip him before he hits the ground.
Yep.
Whip him good.
Whip to stun. That way, when he falls, he dies of falling damage.
That's the plan. A 30.
That's a hit.
That's it.
23 damage. Like, if I kill him in midair, he might ragdoll, and then it won't deal falling damage because of a glitch.
Okay. You did bloody him in midair, so I'm actually making a check for this.
Whether he, like, misses his target because of it?
That was the thing I was checking. Unfortunately, he nat 20'd.
Oh.
Motherfucker.
Tim, your dice are not on our side tonight.
Did you see the thing I posted in our chat earlier?
No, I'm
I
just
had
saying...
Chinese for lunch. It said my lucky number for today was 20.
That's amazing. Also, I just came out to have some fun, and honestly, I'm feeling very attacked right now. I mean, really, I came out for the beach episode, and now I've just keep getting attacked.
Okay, so the ogre takes 41 damage from falling.
Good, so there's no reason for me to hit him.
Well, you already did hit him.
Yeah.
So if we include the fact that he's running himself into your whip at that speed, we can basically say that you killed him in midair.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
So since he's unconscious for the last, fraction of a second of the flight, he is not forming himself as a projectile. He is at that point ragdolling. So Pierre, you basically just get hit with a falling ogre arm.
Ugh.
Yay!
So you got clotheslined by a dead ogre.
So is he now prone?
Which is way better than being cannonballed by a live one.
I've been hit
I was
by
originally
enough.
going to do a belly flop, but I like how I like the direction Dominic sent this.
Well, you said forming yourself as a projectile.
Yep. Okay, so Pierre, take 12 damage.
What does that put you at?
18.
Pierre, you're
Fine.
fine. There are no other ogres within arm's reach of you. They're all dead.
No, Ogre
Yeah.
2 is still alive.
Tim, the problem is he
Ogre
just
2
got...
has 1 HP left.
The problem is he got hit by an ogre's arm's reach.
Yeah, that is fair. Okay, Ogre 1 is out of projectile weapons to throw at people, so he's running in to join the fray, but he won't get there this turn. Eugene.
All right. So I'm going to do a couple things. So I still have the proof that's in his leg.
Mm-hmm.
So that should give me a little bit of a bonus. I'm going to do something else that gives me a bonus. But I'll go through and roleplay that out. Here's my roll. I nat 1, but it's a 38. Oh wait, no, sorry. Because I get to do that twice.
Yeah, that's right.
No, you only do that once per day.
Really? Oh, well, that sucks. Because the next roll was really good.
Yeah, that
All right,
would've
so
been insane.
38's my roll. However, so no, I backed up last time. Haven't made an attack on him.
It's
No,
true.
no, I'm not your enemy. I'm not your enemy. Down there, bad person. Look, I'm even healing you. And I cast Cure Light Wounds on his leg.
Ooh,
To cure
clever.
1d8 plus 1.
I
Yeah.
got a feeling I'm about to have another
Yeah.
ogre jump on me.
8.
Yep, I'm gonna have another ogre jump on me.
So he's still down
You
3 HP.
Heal the ogre for 8.
No, I'm not bad. See? I do good things. He does bad things.
I have 2 ogre heads in my inventory.
God damn it, Pierre.
And then I take another 5-foot step back.
That was well done.
Well, Tim, your move. Because I just moved.
Yeah,
And that was
looking at the tables.
standard action, and then another action, a move action. So like the two things. Kind of work their way together.
Okay, so between the unexpected heal and the javelin in its leg, despite the fact that you don't speak the same language, that actually worked.
Yes! Alright, now convince him to fuck me.
The ogre is no longer hostile and is indifferent.
Yay! All right.
Dude, maybe you can befriend him and ride him into battle. Which is very different than the way I prefer riding him into battle.
So, in that case, I have a question for you, Tim. A question that might involve me doing a couple rolls. So the first roll is a perception check to find a large... Oh, that's a low roll. Sorry, I got 35.
Oh,
I'm looking for...
Oh, only a 35. Oh, woe is me.
Jonathan's doing really terribly for rolls today.
I really
And
am.
yet rolling 30s and above only. I love it.
Okay, so what are you trying to find?
I'm looking for a relatively large boulder near the side of the cliff.
Jonathan's
There
gonna
are
kill
no
me.
convenient boulders near the side of the cliff. The two that they were throwing earlier were two that they had brought with them.
Yeah, so I don't see anything else that would be particularly good nearby. I'm looking for a projectile.
I don't think you can throw a boulder.
You find a stump.
Well, is it still in the ground?
How rotted is it?
It's rotted. Yeah, it's rotted enough that you could pull it out if you really wanted to. Wouldn't do as much damage as a boulder, but it would hurt.
Okay. How flammable would it be?
I'm just gonna say yes.
You gave me an inch,
He gave you 9.
and I'm giving you wood. All right. In that case, I'm gonna tug it out this turn. That really
That.
could have been phrased better.
No, no, it couldn't.
So anyways, on any other subject, I'm guessing that it's going to take more than one turn,
Rose, can I please get
Um,
a maxi
yes.
or at least a turn
5
to
in the
lift
chat?
and then another turn to throw.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Good.
Okay, so back to Ogre 5. No,
Who's
it's not.
unconscious?
Ogre 5 has no HP. Ogre 8
Thank you.
is kind of just standing there. He's waiting to see what the funny little man is going to do. Ogre 2. Pierre, I'm sorry. But you are the threat right now.
I have put down 4 ogres.
That's a hit.
God damn it, Tim.
So my
The
my
damage
question.
rolls 16 damage.
I have 2 HP right now.
Cirrus! And yes, Jonathan.
My thought is, at what point do the ogres run away because they realize that we're stronger? Because
So
that is a thing that they do.
Well, it sort of depends. A lot of creatures do that. Ogres are not smart.
So ogres.
Yeah, they
I'm
see
looking
things
at
in their
ogres right now.
territory that they haven't killed yet.
Ogres have a morale tactic of when their prey turns out to be more dangerous than they thought, the rare moment of good sense seizes ogres. They flee if reduced to less than 5 HP.
That
You
also,
dropped out for part of that. Say it again.
Sorry. When their prey turns out to be more dangerous than they thought, the rare moment of good sense seizes ogres. They flee if reduced to less than 5 HP. It's under the tactics section of the bestiary by type ogre.
To be fair, he'd also provoke. Thank you, words. An attack of opportunity if he did that, which would just kill him more.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah, but they're not smart.
amazing.
Yeah, so that would basically just end the fight one turn early.
Yeah, I mean, not that they know that, because they're stupid. I mean, you know, I was just looking at it earlier when you said they were ogres, so...
Yeah, ogres are kind of iconic. I wasn't going to make you roll a knowledge nature check for that.
Which ogre's still alive?
Ogre 1 is still alive, Ogre 2 is still alive,
God damn it,
Ogre
it's
6
Ogre
is
2.
closing the door.
Ogre 2 is the one that just did an action at 1 HP,
Yes.
as in less than 5.
Eh, it's... I mean, it depends on hard and fast rolls or not. Also, based on campaign ruling.
Yeah, I get that.
That's
Just,
what I'm
just
thinking.
giving Tim information.
Yee.
Alright, I have received the information.
Very good, sir.
So, Cirrus.
You should probably heal Mike.
Concentration. Oh, that's what I'm trying to do, but
Okay, good.
that provokes an attack of opportunity. So I'm trying
I
to see what
thought
I have
you
to beat.
had the thing.
Oh, it only works on me when I cast a spell on myself.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I've been trying to kill as many ogres as possible. The fact that that one survived with 1 HP is the bane of my existence.
You know what? Fuck it. I cast a spell. I'm not even gonna roll.
Concentration.
Well, I'm not going to cast defensively. I think I have a better chance attempting to take the damage, possibly, and see what I have to beat then.
Okay.
So he gets an AOO.
Alright.
And my AC is 18 right now.
Swing and a miss.
Haha!
He just
Woo!
splashes you again.
I wish I got that lucky, Dominic.
Pierre, you can have 24 HP back.
Oh, yay. I can actually take 2 blows now.
Maybe.
I could take a blow and then maybe survive a second blow.
That's right. I can't 5-foot step right now because water would count as difficult terrain. Like knee-deep water means you can't 5-foot step.
Yeah.
Wait, is the spell a full action?
No, it's a standard action.
Could you make an attack with as a
Nope.
as a second?
Attack is a standard
Yeah.
action.
Oh,
He
that's
could
right.
do a move or a swift or free, but
Yeah,
none of those is an attack.
yeah.
That is okay.
So-
Because what I'm going to
The
do...
way a turn works is you get a move action and a standard action, and a swift action. You can also substitute one extra swift action for any of those, and you can get as many free actions as you want.
I'm going to move here. So he does... Well, he doesn't
No, he
get an
doesn't.
AOO! He only gets one a turn!
Yep.
That's right.
And that's
All right.
my turn.
All right. Excellent. I know what I'm doing again.
I grabbed Mike's butt and then I left. Also, if you think I healed you in any other way, you are mistaken.
Lay on hands.
Like, I'm just
Alright,
saying, if it's
Pupper
a touch attack, it might as well be a
doesn't do
reach
anything.
around.
So Pupper doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Ogre 4 is dead.
4 is out of commission. I'm gonna just take these off the map.
Ogre 5 technically isn't dead, sir.
I know, but unless Dominic was planning on healing it, it's not getting back up before the end of this fight.
You
Yeah.
know my life.
Well, fine. Remember where it is. You can heal it later if you want.
Fair enough.
And help it get back up.
All
I'll
right,
help it get back up.
I
Okay,
finished
so
off
Ogre 3's out,
Ogre
Ogre 4's
2.
out. So yeah, Mike.
We're gonna do another cleave and hope I get at least one of the 2 hits.
Okay,
35.
that's a hit.
Okay. And then damage is
I'll
20.
save you the roll. You cannot possibly do less damage than it would take to knock this thing out and start it bleeding out.
I still
Yeah.
wanted to roll.
He has plus
That's
12
fair.
damage.
Well,
All right,
Yeah.
that ogre's dead.
Yeah, that ogre
I'm
is
now gonna
definitively
move-
dead.
Since I'm outside the range of Ogre 1, I believe, I'm going to start moving.
Okay.
And I can move 30 feet?
Yep.
What was that to again? Okay. There we go. That
Okay.
way. There we go. Okay, let's do this.
Ogre 6.
Ogre 6 continues closing the door. It's 2/3 closed now.
I feel like that's
Cool.
supposed to matter, but I also don't give a shit about the door or anything inside of it.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Okay, Ogre 7 is out. Ogre 1. Hey, Cirrus, guess what?
I get an AOO.
Attack of opportunity?
No attack of opportunity, and also no club. It just
Oh, that's right.
beats up the sand.
Wait, why no attack of opportunity?
He moved to you, I
Yeah.
think.
So,
Yes, but he did so with the while he was attacking. So
what? He still moved through my threatened range.
Yeah, that's right. He threatens no matter what.
Yeah.
oh, right. Your whips have reach. So yeah,
Yeah.
you do get an attack of opportunity.
Tim, that is what that inner circle is. Is my 15 feet is my reach, 10 feet is my threatened area. So
Okay.
the inner circle is where I threaten.
Okay, so yeah, attack of opportunity for you.
31 to hit.
That's a hit.
Roll high, roll high, roll high.
22 damage.
Thank you.
2d6 for one whip.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a large size whip. I mean, it's not. It just deals damage as though it were a large size whip. Impact is silly.
Fair. Okay, so Ogre 1 is bloodied. And back to Eugene. You finished pulling the stump out of the ground.
Very good. The situation's a lot different below than what I had thought of initially.
Except you don't know that because you're not looking down the cliff at the moment.
That sounds like a perception check.
You really want to stand there on the cliff edge and look down?
I mean, you have to stand on the cliff edge. It's a slope.
Technically.
No, it is a wall, not a slope.
Yeah, but it's not a straight up and down wall. Regardless of what the name is, it is a sloped surface.
It is not a
Ergo,
90-degree
you
angle.
don't have to be at the edge in order to see that far away.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to not light it on fire. I'm going to roll
Terribly.
terribly. I'm going to roll a 40 on my diplomacy check to continue convincing the ogre that I am pleasantly surprised, by the way, that he is not sticking his club inside of me. Look, that bad ogre. I get rid of him for you. See, I heal you, I make you good, and I take out the bad ogre. And then I throw the stump off the cliff at Ogre 1.
Okay.
I will say
So-
the ogre. I was gonna say he's flat-footed, but that literally doesn't matter because he has an 8 dexterity.
So, I use my base attack bonus plus dexterity.
Yeah,
So that's going to be 10
-4. 'Cause
minus 4.
An improvised weapon.
Okay, very good.
I don't even know how to decide this range increment.
So it's just a 1d20 plus 6 then, right?
He's technically only going to throw it 10 feet.
Would this be considered a
Yeah.
touch attack like it was for the boulders?
Yes, it would.
And he's flat-footed, so basically you have to beat a 10. Again, flat-footed doesn't matter, I'm just saying.
Yeah. I rolled it, by the way. It's a 17.
Okay, well, 17 hits.
What do I roll for damage? I don't know how to do this. Tim, what do I do?
First stump that rotted. 66.
Okay.
66. Holy shit.
It's falling 100 feet.
God!
21.
21 damage. The ogre has a stump sticking out of his head.
Oh, God. I forgot it came from the ground.
Look, I took care of the bad ogre for you.
Okay, well,
I'm going
That
to.
ogre just
40
became
is a good roll, but there's
I'm
still a
going-
problem here.
I'm gonna 5
The
step.
bad ogre already jumped off the cliff. As far as Ogre 8 knows, that was a good ogre.
As far as ogre, that depends, Tim. Was he able to keep up with which ogre was which? Is he that intelligent? Can
I
John
mean,
roll a
granted-
bluff check to convince him that he forgot which one it was?
But
It doesn't have
also,
to be that intelligent to have object permanence.
I was
I don't know,
pointing at
Tim.
ogre.
I know people who don't
Guys,
have object terminals.
guys.
Sorry.
I was pointing at ogre 1 the entire time and gesturing towards the person who actually threw the spear.
Yeah, ogre went through the spear.
Yeah,
After
ogre 1
ogre
did throw the
7
spear.
missed.
That's why I didn't roll bluff, Tim. That's why I rolled diplomacy.
That is
Because
actually-
ogre 1 was the one who threw the spear.
That is actually true. I forgot about that.
We're not dealing with object permanence here. I was pointing at the one and just took care of the one who actually did the damage.
No, we're
I'm
dealing
sorry,
with object permanence.
permanence?
Shut up.
No, we're dealing with object permanence. It's just Tim and I's object permanence and not the ogre's.
That is
Which
fair.
one here has the higher intelligence? It might be the ogre.
Wow, you know what deals damage when it falls on you? Rocks.
I don't know if I could deal with it. I feel like the ogre's got the high ground in this situation.
Ah, he's like Obi-Wan.
I think
Okay,
he started
so
saying Qui-Gon.
you did hit the one that threw the javelin at it. So Ogre 8 continues to be indifferent.
Okay. That is fine.
Okay,
I will get
so,
XP from roleplay this round instead of murder, even though I
Yep.
just murdered someone.
So Cirrus, your turn.
Woo! That's it.
Wait, heal me!
That's all you do?
Heal me!
Is question, Tim, is Ogre 6 on the inside or the outside of the door? That's
He's on the
being closed?
inside of the door.
Okay, cool.
He is
Okay,
the
then.
one closing the door.
Yeah, I don't particularly care then.
I will. There we go.
Mike, throw your ogre head to block the door from closing.
I'll channel positive energy again. That blue.
Yeah. What's the range on channel positive?
Like 30 feet. No.
Did you exclude anything from it?
I can't.
So channel positive heals everything within a round? Or within
Yes.
an area?
Or deals damage to undead. You have to pick one or the other.
Yeah.
So you remember
So,
that one that you just knocked unconscious?
Oh no, how far away is he? That far? Okay. I'll do that and then step towards it. Go ahead, fucker, stand up. I
Okay.
can guarantee his death when he attempts to stand up, as long as I hit a laying down target, which are easier to hit with melee attacks.
Okay. Pupper.
Does nothing.
Good talk, Pupper. Mike,
I mean, has it changed since the beginning?
Pupper, what are you
you're
doing?
the one that made this character, so I'm not going to assume that it does nothing.
I mean, I didn't put him in the turn order. You did. So I was like, fine, I'll roll for him.
Do you want me to get rid of his token?
Not his token.
Go ahead, move up to Ogre 5.
If it has a token, it's going to have an initiative.
Tim, do I need to... I guess I'll do at least the roll to see if I hit.
Okay.
38.
What the fuck?
I don't know. I mean,
A
it is
laying
more
down
than
target.
double its AC. That's a hit.
Yeah. I don't think I need to roll for damage, though.
No, you don't.
Purely an attack modifier. Do I do enough damage?
Yep.
It's not It's not getting back up.
Nope. Ogre 5 is actually dead now.
Yep.
Alright. And...
Pretty sure that was a move and an attack.
yeah, it was. Dang it. I can't
if you
throw
have a
my
swift
sword
action, you
at the
could do.
door. I was thinking I could try and throw my sword at the door to see if I could stop the door from closing, but
The best thing that
Yeah.
could possibly happen is you throw the sword, it goes through the door, and the door closes past it. And you're just staring at it like, huh. Don't know why I thought that works.
It's a called weapon.
I know, that's the best part is you still get it back. But for half a second, you just look really dumb.
Ugh.
Okay, so Ogre 6 finishes closing the door.
Yay! Ogre 6 can keep the door.
And no one in the world has cared.
I mean, I could just ask Ogre 8 to open the door again.
It's indifferent. It's not friendly.
Yes.
I know. Yet. Exactly. Just wait till I show it my incredibly adorable puppy.
That's not where I thought you were going with that.
Me neither.
Psych.
Dominic and I had thoughts of seduction on our mind.
Oh, I always have thoughts of seduction on my mind.
So you should probably go get your whip and armor.
Yep. Well, I imagine I brought my armor to this side and dropped on the ground. I just didn't have time to put it on. But yes, I'd like to go get my whip and armor, unless Ogre 8 continues to attack us.
No. Ogre 8's not doing anything else, so combat is effectively over.
Yay! Whip. Into shape.
Shape it up.
Real good.
Watch your whip.
I don't know what's happening.
Watch him nay. Well, that was fun.
Yeah. We had a beach episode.
Yeah, Jonathan appeased an ogre.
Yep.
I killed a lot of things again.
The ogre
also
almost belly
died.
flopped on Pierre.
I almost died again.
You should do that less often.
I'm trying. You're not making it easy on me, Tim.
Good.
So attractive to ogres.
Huh. Tim.
Yep.
I'd like to, knowledge nature would tell me information about ogres, right?
Correct.
Good. Because that's the one I have the highest number in.
Oh,
That is
why did you
the
roll
wrong...
60-20?
Because I forgot that was a thing. 35. 35. I'd like to know what ogres like.
High.
Do ogres like shiny things? Do ogres like colorful things? What's an ogre's favorite color thing?
Ogre,
Like,
what
do
is
I
best
like-
in life?
Clothes? Do they like tell me what makes an ogre happy? Besides anything that Cirrus would say.
To slay its enemies, to see them driven before it, and to hear the lamentations of their women.
See, the thing is, though, ogres are lazy, so no, you're not gonna get that past me.
I'm looking. Okay.
Think you might actually
Um,
have to make this up yourself, sir. Do some actual DMing and not rules mongering.
Wow!
No, I mean that should be a good thing because, like, to be fair, most DMing is just like, well, the rules say this happens.
Fuck, dude,
This
when did you
gets
become
Tim
a
a chance to-
sorcerer? I didn't know you could spit fire like that.
I'm gonna need you to make I'm gonna need you to make a ranged attack for all that shade you've thrown.
Tim, one does not make a ranged attack for throwing shade. All I have to do is lift up my dick, and everything underneath it will be shade.
That ant must be terrified.
You know what? All of you guys better duck, because I'm about to turn left, and I don't want to hit you with my dick.
But also, Tim.
I'm terrified.
Okay. These ogres are basically fighting to protect their territory. So they've got enough to eat. They might eat you if you were already dead, but they're not going to really hunt you. So they basically just want you gone.
Hey.
Okay,
pass
so
on through.
so they don't generally have any passion for any particular color item. If I showed them a fancy trinket, they wouldn't be interested at all.
Tim, may I submit an answer to you?
Okay.
Red. They they revel in killing enemies and things like that. Blood is most likely their favorite color.
That is fair. So some shiny red trinket might appeal to them.
Okay. How much would a, essentially worthless, however, not in this situation, shiny red trinket cost? I'm saying, small size. Just thing that would fit well in the hand of an ogre.
Your dick.
That actually is true. However, it's not red.
I mean, there's
It's more-
enough blood in it.
I'm gonna say 5 copper for like a small fired clay statue with red glaze.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm going to pull one of those out of my bag of junk. I always put money into it.
You always gotta have your bag of your junk.
And I'm gonna roll one last diplomacy check and present it to him and say, "For you, this, yours. Thank you." And then back away.
Okay, well, it's acknowledging that ogres live in a perpetual state of confusion. It is even more confused now. It really doesn't know what to do with this. I mean, it likes it, but it
has no utility and therefore has no purpose.
I mean,
well-
it's shiny, and it likes the color, but
Guys,
at the same
when we
time...
come through here again on the way back, these ogres will have developed art. We are providing a renaissance.
Just don't think about what they're
Ooh.
going to use for red paint.
Ooh, wait.
Blood,
Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Why have I not been doing this? Why is this such a useless skill?
What?
Linguistics.
How many points do you have in linguistics?
9.
How many languages do you know?
Less than 9.
You know you get a new language every time you put a point in linguistics, right?
Yeah, I probably should have just given myself 9 more languages.
God damn it, John.
All right, well, hey, guess what, Tim?
You do
I
not
speak
get to suddenly
giant.
know giant. You didn't know it at the start of the fight, you don't know it now.
All right, fine. I'll find 9 other languages to suddenly know. What's that goblin one? Gobbledygook?
I think it's called Goblin.
It's actually just called Goblin, but yeah, Gobbledygook.
All right, I'm just going to write goblin then, because it's the only one that's actually in the game.
So there's this thing called player knowledge.
Yeah, what about it?
This counts.
I don't know that we're going to encounter more goblins.
My point is, these things are supposed to be done at character creation.
Yeah, well, I don't know how this game works. Also, I handed this character sheet over to you with that on there, and you did not correct it, so...
I mean, basically, the way this goes is, yeah, John, you should have done this at character creation, but you didn't know. That's fine. Just don't metagame. Also, Goblin is one of the most common languages ever, so it sort of makes sense for him to want to learn Goblin anyways.
Yeah, and that is fair, but the fact that it was literally the first thing he picked.
The first thing I picked was giant, dang it.
What the fuck did you just say?
He said
I
the
said
first
the-
thing he picked was giant, dang it.
Thank you.
The first thing I've ever picked was giant. That's serious
I
talking.
doubt that. Yeah.
So I'm not going to say that you can't pick giant or goblin as your languages. But you are 2 for 2 for metagaming right now.
Yeah, I'm just writing a bunch of other stuff down now.
I have 9 languages. They're all goblin.
And the sad part is that still probably wouldn't let him talk to all goblins.
There. Uh, five. Six. What the heck's a boggart? 7. It's a toad.
It's a toad like. They resemble
Weird.
anthropomorphic frogs or toads, complete with webbed hands and feet, large eyes, and overly wide mouths. These creatures make their homes near large rivers or deep in marshes. They stand 5 feet tall and weigh close to 200 pounds. What the fuck? Creatures are always like, you read it up on them and you're like, oh, that sounds interesting. And then you see how big they are and you're like, get the fuck away!
Just making sure. Did you put 9 ranks into this, or do you just have 9 points total?
Let's see.
I'm assuming you have 9 ranks
Linguistics.
in linguistics.
1 rank actually.
Oh, then you learn
Okay.
1 language.
Yeah, you only have 1 language
Okay.
then.
Okay. That's fine. Then I won't metagame. I won't do goblin.
Well, we've had a run-in with goblins. You could say preemptively you just want to know gobbledygook just to be sure for any future.
If you want your next point that you put in there to be gobbledygook, that's absolutely fine. At that point, it makes sense for your character.
Yeah.
Just not
Kidding me?
retroactive.
My next one's definitely gonna be giant.
Oh yeah, that's not even metagaming. That's actually not metagaming.
I want to talk to my giant friend. Okay. Still kind of a dumb skill.
It has its uses. It's mostly used for forgery and things like that.
Yeah.
And that should wrap it up for the night.
I think so.
Um,
All we have to do now is get up the
yeah,
hill
just
and leave.
about, unless you guys wanted to do something else.
Nah. We just gotta go up the hill and leave.
Okay, 1,867 experience per person.
1,867?
Yep. So, same as last time.
1867,
This
okay.
should technically be divided between 4 people, but you're a man down, so...
Someone else do the math?
That's what I'm at.
Okay. Since
I'm
we've
probably
always
wrong.
been splitting,
And for the record, that also does account for the ogre you befriended instead of killing.
yeah. Does it count, however, for the goblin we killed?
5567.
5806.
You got that experience from the fight where you actually captured the thing.
Okay. What did you say, Pierre?
58567.
Okay, I'm
Okay.
missing 500.
So,
How much do we need to level up? 73,000?
71,000.
God damn it. We're never gonna level.
Okay. Well, that was fun.
Yee.
I'm actually checking character advancement now. Is
When
that
we-
5,000 something experience you've gotten total since we started, or
58,567 is our total XP.
okay, starting at 50,000?
Presumably. I don't know.
Starting at whatever the closest one to that
Yeah.
is.
Starting at whatever you told us to start at.
Yeah. So yeah, you'll get there eventually.
Eh. Alright, well, we will see you guys next time then.
All right.
Dun dun
Bye.
dun dun.
Nah,
Dun, dun.
Dun 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 dun.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da.